The first game we look for, Robbie. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away.
What's happening, people? Sorry we are late going live. We were up all night doing an emergency podcast on the Joe Lewis story, and I'm not going to lie to you, my alarm clock didn't go off, so I completely missed it. But anyway, we're here now. Hope everyone's good. Hope you're well. I'm just going to get the team lineups, actually, because I haven't even seen the team lineups at the moment. Let's see what the squads are like. Not that it matters. It's pretty much an exhibition game. What's your thoughts on the Joe Lewis story that broke last night? I mean, that was absolutely wild, to say the least. Unbelievable news. I wonder what the repercussions will be, if there's any going to happen next couple of days or whatnot. Who we've got in the house? Have a quick look. We've got Roy. Big up, Roy William. How you doing? We've got Quez Ali, Mark Swifty. We've got Robbie, Eugene. Big up. Scott, Tony. Scott Spur, Sammy, Fullball, Roberts, big up to all of you. How you doing? Still must be taking a look at the life jackets. The sailors, right? Okay, let's get up this. Just trying to see the team lineup. Okay, so we've got Vicario in goal, Pedro Porro, Romero, Davies, Udoji. Basically, this starting. No, he's changed the lineup. He's completely changed it. He's got Pape San, Basuma, and Madison. So he's dropped Højbjerg. And then Kulu, Kane, and Son. Okay, so it's pretty much the same team that was playing from before. On the bench, we've got Chicken Royale, Dean Reglion, sorry. Dyer, Tanganga, Skip, Lo Celso, Højbjerg, White, Perisic, Divine, Solomon, and Richarlison. Okay, not too bad. No Ndombele again. Oh my God, Iggy's going to have a field day. No Ndombele. I've just realised I need to get the game set up because I haven't even got anything set up here. Still send me the link. Yeah, I'll do it now, bro. We should win, but this is so Spurs. So who knows? It's true. You never. Every day at Tottenham is another drama, right? Every single minute of every day is 24/7 drama. Don't know what's going to happen next. Can't believe my alarm didn't go off to wake me up either. That was annoying. Put the link, didn't you? If I can find it. Big up to you, Swifty. Hope you're well. Sorry, guys. I'm literally just setting up the video stream now. Spurs are going. When are we going live? In 7 minutes? Okay, I've got a bit of time to sort this out. Will Stewart is in the background, so I'm wondering if he's going to set it up, but he's probably thinking I'm not going to turn up. Poor guy's been waiting for half an hour, and I've just disappeared. Okay, Will Stewart is here, so he's going to start the stream. I've got to send the link to Eugene. Guys, was there any more developments regarding the Joe Lewis story last night? Did anything else happen on YouTube today or anything? Big up, Still. Is Madison going to be wearing number 71 going into the new season? I hope not. Lewis hacked your alarm still. Lewis and Levy, right? I'm Spartacus. Good on you. You can be a channel member. Absolutely. Be a channel member, everyone. Join the family. Big up, Bill. Hope you're well. Pame, what would you do with drunken sailor? Lock Lewis up in the. What would you do with a drunken sailor? Still the only Spurs fan talking some sense. Still hope you get smashed by the sailors. Probably will. Of course he's defending Enoch. Of course he's defending Enoch. That's what Sean Butler does. I mean, complains when we don't play good football. Want to see Divine? Oh, yeah. He's on the bench, actually. Do you know what? I'm going to... Let me send this to Eugene, because at the moment, I can only do one thing at a time. I'll send the link to Eugene. Then I'm going to get the team sheet up so everyone can see on the screen. Then I'm going to set the StreamYard. Invite guest Eugene. Okay. Okay, that's that one done. Right, now we'll set the match. I've got 100 people in the building. Smash a like button. Smash a late like button because we're late. I'm late, should I say. Got to set the game. Watch on a separate screen. Joe Lewis could be disqualified for running Tottenham Hotspur found guilty. Of course, absolutely, he will be. Hi there, Stel. Glad to see you back, mate. Big up, Valentin. Hope you're good, doing well, man. Full works in the house. Big up, Stel. Hoping the downfall's begun. Oh, please. Everyone's got to use this emoji, please. Divine on the bench. Thanks for letting me know. Good man. Well, good. Hopefully, he'll definitely come on then. The first game we look for, Stel. The first game we look for, Stel. Sailors away. I need something, so I need something. I tell you. Big up, Eugene. How you doing, my man?
Hi, Stel. Good morning. I'm
Dude,
okay.
I am. We were up till like 7 a.m. doing breaking news and all this stuff, and I
know.
And I forgot to. My alarm clock didn't go off. One second.
Yeah, I was asking whether you're asleep. Hi, guys. Big up. How you doing? Right. Today is the day, right? We're playing the Lion City Sailors in Singapore, right? I don't even know why I'm not there, but I ain't gonna be there. But I'll be there tomorrow, though, or maybe Friday. I'll be there in Singapore on Friday. I'll be going on a cruise to Singapore on Friday. So let's see how that goes.
Iggy Prince TV. We've got a fan from Edmonton. Who's that, Iggy? Is this a real account or is this a fake account? Like, you never know. Big up, soldier.
You just hold on, Stel. I'll go in and come back in. Come back in again.
Cool. Yeah. My friend Butler is trying to save me. Joe Lewis being saved by Butler. Hilarious. Where is Endon Bad Boy? Oh, mate, Iggy's going to have a field day that he's not there, you know. On a serious note, where is Endon Bele? Genuinely, where is the guy? How can he not be available? You know, he did. I don't get it. He's doing pre-season. He's training. It doesn't make any sense. So leave you out. It doesn't make any sense. Eugene, where is Ndombele?
Ndombele. Ndombele is being prepared to be part of the defense team for Joe Lewis.
The legal team, right?
Yeah, legal team. Yeah. All hell broke loose yesterday, Stel. Right. Yeah. We were wondering why was he moving 50% of his shares in Enoch into a trust. So now we have that. Now we know why, right? Yeah. And oh dear, it's just the weird part is that he gave information out to his pilots, his romantic interests, and his associates. So when you say associates, right, that is the scary part, you see, because right, Levy is
associate.
Everyone, right, that knows him. I don't know. Yeah, but what goes around comes around, right? Millions of Spurs fans cursing you. Yeah, I think he might do it. Yeah, but to tell the truth, guys,
Eugene, just so you know, we'll put a link in the private chat. That's where we're going to watch the game all in sync.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, guys, we're just setting up the technical bits on the background because Everyone came late.
Mm.
I was ready. I was waiting for about an
Yeah.
hour. No one was sitting up.
Yeah.
And
No, I know you
Ndombele
guys were
fitness.
on. Because while you did your emergency stream, I was already in bed. If I knew it was coming on early, I'll join you guys. I was lying in bed and then you guys came on. Yeah. But in their day, right, no matter how we want to see this, Joe Lewis, Tavistock is in deep shit. Whether that shit flows over to Spurs, I'm not sure, right? But if investigations are done thoroughly, if there are any links that Levy has been part of it or any of our board of directors have been part of it, we're going to sink together with him. We're going to sink together
What
with
have
him.
the what have the fans? How have the fans reacted to this? Because I've not really been awake this morning to know.
To tell the truth, I haven't been bothered to see what's been happening on YouTube and Twitter. I had some of my things to do because like I was saying, tomorrow I'm preparing to go for a cruise, right? So running around doing some errands and all that. But tell the truth, don't care anymore what the fans think, right? If you guys still think that our owners, right, are better than Dow, right? Please wake up. They're all corrupt. Simple as that, right? Yeah. And I'm wondering why is Levy in Singapore? Yeah. Levy's in Singapore to get his commissions from whatever.
Run away from the feds. Just to let everyone know, the team has come out on the pitch. It's a nice stadium. There's a roof, so the weather will not affect this game.
Yeah. This is a proper football stadium, right, in Southeast Asia because you are prepared for the weather. You know what I'm saying? You're prepared for the weather.
And Ndombele in the mud. What? Am I in the mud? I'm not in Ndombele. I told you Iggy would have
Iggy loves it because you were more or less, on Ndombele's side for quite some time, right? So
I'm on his side. Listen, I think he'll get game time before the season. Just to let everyone know, we've got Mari joining shortly as well. And
there you go.
I think Iggy's coming for the second half. So
let's see how that goes. Yeah.
The teams are out, guys.
Lion City Sailors, oh my God. Their lineup is basically just their lineup. Yeah. The stadium looks a bit nicer now. There are more people there.
And we've kicked off, guys. We're underway.
That's good.
The game has begun. Bang on time. Will Stewart's going to put the clock up for us in a second. Oh my God, this team is awful.
Spurs or the Sailors?
Good question. The Sailors, man. This is a really poor team. I just watched one of the players try and control it, and he's come off his shin. The Spurs have got the Sailors pinned back. The stadium's almost empty. It's half empty.
Yeah. It is what it is.
The ball goes off for a corner kick to Tottenham in the first minute of the game. We've got the clock up, people. Tottenham versus the Lion City Sailors. Weird watching you guys at work. It's weird being on a stream at midday. Let's have it right. Iggy's on his way. Yeah, he's coming, isn't he? Anything to have a go at Ndombele, I tell you. And the corner goes into the back post. It's headed edge of the box. It's a volley from Pape Sarr, and he smashes it high and wide, edge of the box. It looked like he was going to connect with the shot really well, but then he's just completely smashed it over the bar. Do you know what? He did something similar when we played West Ham. Edge of the box, the ball's come, and he smashed it high and wide over the bar.
Yeah.
Goal kick to the Sailors. Why is it not 3-0 yet? It should be 3-0 by now.
Wait, Stel, it's not 21st minute yet. Hold on.
Oh, the Sailors are breaking down the wing. Oh, no. The Sailors have got the ball. Bullied off the ball. They're not. This team isn't very good, man. Kulusevski beats a man, squares it. It's like, oh my word. I'll tell you what, the Sailors are putting in some strong tackles, and they're late as well because everything's just poorly timed from it's a pub team. Suma just got taken down.
Most probably injury scares are gonna come still. Just watch it. Some bad tackle from somewhere. Yeah.
1 second, mate. 1 second.
Yep. Okay. Who has got the ball now?
You're the boss, Eugene.
Yeah. Okay. Now I say who's got the ball? I guess Spurs got the ball now. I guess Spurs will be pressing and attacking, but we still seem to be going backwards and forwards and backwards again. Oh, come on. Yeah. And backwards again.
Madison's in the box. Harry Kane. Oh, he missed the what?
Harry Kane just smashing it just wide of the post. Madison got to the byline. No, it wasn't Madison.
Oh.
It was no, it was Madison. Madison got to the byline.
Handball.
Yeah.
That's a pen.
And squared it to Kane on the
Is it
penalty
handball?
spot. Who
No,
on the first
Came
touch,
off the guy's arm.
smashed
He
it.
blocked
wide.
it with his arm.
Yeah. Well, he was sliding, right?
Doesn't matter. His arm was out behind him.
Oh, no VR.
That's a penalty. He slid on the ground. His hand was up here. It's a penalty.
Yeah, his hand was on the ground, but
I haven't given
that's
it
a
anyway.
penalty.
We carry on.
It's friendly. They won't give it. It's a friendly. Yeah.
And here comes, looks like Sonny on the ball. Squares it back to Ben Davies.
Oh, Sonny's playing.
Say again?
I said Sonny's playing, huh? That's good.
Son started. Son, Kane, and Kulusevski up front. The front three.
Okay. Also, this is the same squad this is the same first 11 that's supposed to play in Thailand, I guess.
Yeah, Højbjerg isn't starting. They've started Popesar instead. Jimmy, we're not allowed to show the screen, bro. We're not allowed this. Copyright.
Sorry.
Copyright rules.
Yeah.
Where can I watch the game? No idea.
Well, I think you could probably go to this if this Tiger.
Lion City Tigers.
If they have a YouTube page, you can probably watch it there.
Tigers and like everyone did for Leicester City.
Lion City Tigers, yeah. Or you can try something like flash streams on Twitter. Maybe they are showing it. I'm not sure. All right. Oh, it's not called Twitter anymore. It's called X now.
Kulusevski's got the ball out wide on his left foot square. Oh, was that a cross or did it deflect? Poor defending. Drops to. Is that Madison? Good skill. Edge of the box. Popesar chips into the back post. Average cross. Spurs have got the Sailors pinned in their own box.
Yep. Pinned in.
Kane picks up the ball in attacking mid again. Why is he there? And the Sailors try to counter-attack, and we easily pick up the ball. Romero, under no pressure whatsoever, can turn. And we go again. What's up, JP? Big up, man. You all right?
Big up, JP.
Hey. You guys all right?
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
Tell you what, Madison moves the ball well when we go forward, you know. Edge of the box, Madison takes a shot, trickles across the goal and wide.
And Harry Kane caught sleeping.
I like Madison.
Yeah. But guys, still don't forget, we're just playing the Lion City Sailors, right?
Hello, Sailor.
Oh, yeah.
Corner in the box, edge of the box, smashed in, blocked by the defense, and another shot, edge of the box, high and wide and over the bar. Is this going to be another game where we have 30 shots and we lose by a goal?
We ain't losing this game, man. Come on.
They're rubbish. This lot of rubbish.
Still, don't go and say it, right?
Just think about this. This is a team from Singapore.
Yeah.
And by this time versus Newcastle, we were 4-0 down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
and this team
progressing, right?
3 years ago.
Not even 3 years ago. They started in 2021, I think.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
No, 2020. I think the 2020. It was.
Can't you share the stream on the Discord server? We don't. I don't have Discord.
Oh, guys, yeah. If you guys want to, there is a Discord server.
Oh, I'll tell you what I do. No, I'll tell you what I can do.
Well,
if you go to the Tottenham away Twitter page, it's called at Tottenham away. I'll tell you what it is now. I'll put it on the Twitter page.
Well, you have to subscribe to the channel first, right?
Anyone who subscribes to the channel, if you go on the Twitter page, which is at Tottenham Away TV, I do have one link. It's a stream link, yeah. So I'll put it in there. That way, no one can come for me and arrest me. Let me just give me 1 second before I do it, guys. I'm just gonna find it first. I do
Who's
have
hurt?
some-
Oh, hello. Is that
Okay, who's
Pen?
down?
Kulu's down. Kulu's down, right?
Oh dear.
Good now.
Okay, guys.
It looks
there
like he's in
is-
pain.
How do we call this channel? There is a channel on Discord called Everything Spurs, guys. Right? They are showing it live.
Look,
there.
look. We don't need to help you pirate streams, right? Like, if you want to go find the stream, go find the stream. If not, just listen to us talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Eugene, we're not really allowed to do what you just did. Just to let you know.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Listen, we've lost one channel. We can lose another.
I'm sorry.
No, we
We're
can't.
pretty.
I don't be part of
No,
that.
we can't.
Yeah.
We're pretty. What's the word?
Yeah.
We're seasoned
So how-
pros at losing channels.
Yeah. How's Decky doing?
Well, hopefully he's
Is
getting
it a head injury?
Right, guys. If you go to the Twitter page, I've just put something called Match Link. It's not pinned to the top. It's the tweet that I've most recently just posted 5 seconds ago. So go to Tottenham Away TV on Twitter.
Kulu really needs to wipe the boogers off his face.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
just gross.
Is that a booger?
Yeah. Spit.
Okay. All right.
Dude, what's that red drink he's having? Is that Ribena?
No.
Must be some energy drink.
Yeah. You know the
Probably
vitamin C
pre
drink?
hydration as well.
Yeah. It's vitamin C
Guys,
drink.
okay, people. There's people in the comments that have put different links as well. So
Yeah.
legal on Twitter as well. All right, I'll delete that then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in trouble, guys. I'll take it off Twitter. I don't want to get into trouble. I don't want to get in
Yeah.
trouble.
It's not called Twitter anymore. It's called X. Put it on X.
I'll put it on X.
X.
So the City Sailors are drawing with Tottenham after 10 minutes.
Oh.
To be fair, we've only created one real chance and banged it wide. The Sailors playing out from the back to get it to midfield, and we've lost the battle in midfield. And it's a foul. The Sailors have got a free kick inside their own half. Super chat here from Joe Lewis. How you doing, Joe Lewis?
Hey, big up, Joe. Big up, Joe.
Out of
Yeah.
prison, buddy.
What are you doing in India, Joe? Why are you hiding there?
Where are you hiding in India, Joe?
No,
And
you should go to China.
Oh, the goalie's come out and headed it, edge of the box. There's a chance if they take a long range shot, will they? No, they haven't. The Sailors square it into the box and it's intercepted easily and Spurs come on the counter attack. Joe Lewis super chat. Can someone help me find the stream to watch the game? I don't have the money. All the money I had went into hiring a lawyer.
Come on.
Good
You
now.
own Spurs play. What are you talking about?
And we thought Joe
Spurs-
Lewis would never invest in a defense.
Yeah, you don't want a defense.
yeah,
Spurs have got the ball. Madison, edge of the box. Ben Davies passes it to Pape Sarr. Pape Sarr switches it wide to Romero. Romero out wide to Harry Kane. Wide Harry Kane out wide, not in the box. Was that Kulu?
Yes.
So it's Kulu. Kulu, and we've lost possession.
any
and we win
defense
it
we're
back.
getting.
You know what? We're not playing as fluid as we did against West Ham. It's not bad, but against West Ham we were very.
You know why, Stel? They have 10 men behind the ball. Basically. Just 10 men
in the
sitting behind
box.
the ball.
Basuma chips it back post. Chance too high the cross. Do you know what it was when we played against West Ham? We played 2-touch football.
Mhm.
This one, I think, because we know the opposition's weak, we're
Oh,
trying to take players on and
Come
hold
on.
on to the ball a bit more. Good ball from
Yeah.
Kulu to Basuma. Basuma loses possession and it goes off for a corner kick. Spurs nil. Hello, Sailor. Nil.
I think we are still not. The cohesiveness is not there for the Ange ball. And the Sailors are sitting back for 10 men in the back while we are attacking them.
They're rubbish, Eugene. This team is rubbish. They haven't even
I
got
know,
into.
but
They haven't
they
even
must
got
just,
close to our
no, they must
box.
just line up that 10 men in front of the one goalpost to the end of the goalpost, right? But and we can't break them down. So I guess it's still
We've got the
about
ball there. Basuma
getting
plays
used.
it out wide. We've got a chance to counter attack. Kuzeski plays it to Sun, intercepted. Poor pass from Kulu. Kulu's passing isn't on point at the moment. The Sailors come to get some time on the ball. Can they get over the halfway line? Here they come. They're going to try and go over the halfway line, and they've lost the ball. No, they can't go over the halfway line. The Sailors almost got over the halfway line, people.
Should we
Pape
give
Sarr
points for that? We should give points for that, right? Every time they cross the halfway line, they get 1 point.
I think they should get a goal if they go over the halfway line. Oh, they're on the halfway line. What are they going to do? Might have gone backwards. Why did they go backwards?
They're afraid to open up the game. So I guess if they open up the game, we'll more or less smack them, right? And okay, Eva man.
Ball goes the Sailors. They're over the halfway line. And they've passed it out wide. Here come the Sailors. What they're going to do? They cross it forward. It's the danger zone. It's 1-0 to the Sailors.
Oh. Sharo Anwar. Oh dear.
What in the actual fuck just happened, man?
Defense. We need defenders. We don't have defenders. Look at that. All our defenders has gone to defend Joe Lewis.
They passed the ball from midfield. It's gone out to the right flank. The wide player's got the ball, cuts inside. He chips it over the defense. Who is that?
Yep, he's onside.
I think it's Pedro Porro own goal.
Porro on goal. Pedro Porro on goal.
Porro on goal. Yeah. No. Sharana scores it.
Oh my god! It's like they've won the World Cup.
Bounces off Porro and
of course, dude. These guys aren't even in the if you go to footballleaguerankings.com and you look at the rankings of this league, it doesn't even exist in the rankings. This is below MLS. 30 leagues levels below MLS.
Yeah. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur. Congratulations, guys.
That's all right, man. We'll win 5-1, 6-1, right? 5-1, 6-1.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be conceding any goals to this team.
Dude, I'm in actual shock. They've done nothing.
There are United States Division 2 teams that are better than this team.
Remember what
they did? All they did.
San Marino scored.
Stel, remember what I WhatsApp you in your direct message this morning?
San Marino scored against England.
Remember what I WhatsApp you in you remember that what I told you? This is happening now.
But right? all they edge of the box, take a shot wide. Yeah, but all they did was dink one ball into the penalty spot area.
Our defense
None of our defenders got it. Well, one defender jumped and missed it. The other one slid on it and put it into his own net. Anyone that's telling me this front foot football is going to win, we're fucked, man. This just sums it all up.
So
Lion City
Good save by the goalie.
Sailors, baby.
Yeah, we were laughing at the Lion City Sailors, right? Yeah, Sailors, right?
So let me put this into perspective for you guys. So the USL in the global league rankings is ranked 30th, right? So that's the second division in the United States. That's a league where the teams play in 7,000 seat stadiums, right? And this team is below that.
Way below that. Right.
Will, this team's rubbish.
Guys, imagine this, right? Hold on. Imagine this, right?
It came off his shin.
Okay, imagine this, guys, right? Singapore.
One attack.
Let me count. Singapore, 30 years ago, right? As the whole country of Singapore used to play in the Malaysian League.
So we got Harry Kane.
Imagine that. Yeah. And now they have broken off from the Malaysian League and started their own professional football league in Singapore itself, and this is one of the teams. Imagine
It was
that.
founded in like 3 years ago, max, right?
Yeah,
2 or 3 years ago.
2020. Yeah, 2020.
Eugene, I've been to Singapore twice. This
Hmm.
football out there is a joke. No disrespect to Singapore.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
joke.
No, it's true. It's true. Yeah, yeah.
We should never, ever, ever be conceding to a team like this, let alone losing a game.
But still, remember
This is insane.
but still, remember I sent you the WhatsApp message early this morning. Remember after you did your Joe
No,
Lewis
I
show,
was
what did
asleep.
you say there?
I was asleep. I don't remember.
No, you read it.
I was-
No, you read that WhatsApp message. It was a
tell-
blue
tell me,
tick,
what-
right? I said if Lewis can do inside trading, right?
Oh, the
Imagine
betting. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, this is all about that, bro. Why do you think it's in
Buy
Singapore?
defense.
Yeah, but don't worry, guys. Don't worry. We're Spurs, right?
No, Spurs will probably win it, but I'm shocked how one ball
just-
against a team
listen.
of this level puts us.
Just
Some-
children, there's no rain. The roof
some
is
Some Marines
closed.
did score against England, right, years ago. Yeah, crap defense. We know it's going to happen, right? And after all, this is for a cup.
Wait, what are you talking about? America? What?
What are you looking at, Will?
No, what was JP saying?
Go Sailors, go Sailors.
Ball goes to the back post. Kulusevski. Oh, he let it go.
That was
off.
out of play.
It's a goal kick. It's out of play. It went out of play. The
Oh, Dan
Lions
is going
are pretty
crazy.
sad.
Dan, you're only
Hopefully we'll
15,
whoop us,
please.
yeah.
Or 16 at the
1-0
moment.
still.
Yeah, still 1-0.
Blame it on the rain.
The roof is closed. You can't blame it on the rain. There's no water coming down. There's no rain. All right. Can you blame it on fitness?
No,
Yikes.
dude, there's no excuse.
Blame it on bad
We can't
defenders.
defend.
Oh,
We've got awful
we know.
defenders.
We're going to blame it on defense. We know the defense suck, right? We've known that for a long time.
At the end of the day, right? Here comes Spurs down the wing. Udoji traveling forward. Still Udoji turns, plays it wide. Madison, edge of the box, takes a shot high, wide, and over. Man, that's not even on target. Oh my
Watch
lord,
out.
man!
What, guys, I can
You know
tell you,
what?
right? This game is scripted.
It just proves everything we said about Conte ball. Everyone who had a go at us about Conte ball, and we said the reason he's like this is because he's protecting the defense.
Yeah.
How right were we on that, man?
Yeah.
I know the football wasn't nice to watch. I get that, but that's why he was
We're
defensive.
1-0 down against Lion City Sailors, right? How good can a defense be? Right. Imagine what's going through Kane's head now.
Kane's gone. I said Kane's
No, that's
gone.
why I say imagine, right?
Blame it on the shitness.
Even though this is a friendly, we're 1-0 down against a team which is ranked something like 1,000 steps below us.
Eugene, is your mic volume really, really high, or is it me?
Mic volume, let me check. Is it better now?
It just sounds like it's really high.
What about now? Can you hear me?
That's better. That's a bit better. Yeah.
All right. I'll put it down a bit.
Yeah, that's better.
Oh, okay.
Son's on the ball edge of the box. Step over. And good tackle by the Lion City defender, and it goes up for a corner. I've lost the will to live, man. I've lost the will to live. I've lost the will to live.
No, tell you the truth, right? We are going to be still 1-0 all the way till past halftime. Then when halftime starts, then we will smack in the goals. That is part of the plan, the script. You know what I'm saying? No? It's all
I blame this all on Dan THFC for pretending to be British.
Yeah.
Cross comes in, back post, and it's headed wide. Do you know what? Do you know something else that I was thinking? I'm still in shock about what's happened. When that ball came in the box, our goalie did not command. He did not command the.
He didn't come out.
He did not command the area well.
Yeah, you're still standing.
I
don't know, man. Another Italian goalkeeper, man. It could be another. I mean, Golini
Yeah, but
was
it's not
bad,
about his.
right?
It could be. It doesn't matter if he's Italian. That's not a problem for me. It's whether he's good or not. And I just.
At the
dunno,
moment,
man.
he's shaky. You get what I'm saying? He looks shaky.
Then
So,
again, he's got a terrible defense in front of him. So maybe.
yeah. What can you say, right? Your goalkeeper is only as good as your defense, right? So, yeah.
Romero, what's he doing? He's okay. We're trying to play out from the back. We have done nicely done Tottenham. Good one-touch football there, round the corner to get it out. Basuma, nice forward pass to Madison, who drives forward. First time pass to Son. This is a fantastic move from Tottenham. Sonny squares it across the box, but the pass was just too heavy. Ooh, if he got that right, that could have been a brilliant goal. Tottenham. That's a penalty.
Oh,
He should have
sorry.
taken a touch instead of reaching for it.
Yeah.
No, referee said play on.
Yeah.
And the Sailors now try to attack, and it goes off for a throw-in
Oh.
to the Sailors. That would have been a brilliant passing move from Tottenham. Goal,
Yeah.
Stephen, if that last touch.
There's still a lot of sinks. Then there's still
Oh, it's gone all the way through. Madison, brilliant. Squares it. Oh,
Good defending.
just cleared wide.
Yeah, that pass was a little bit ahead of Son, and he reached for it. So
Oh, yeah.
Madison just went past
he took a
1,
shot. He should have
2,
shot there.
3.
Yeah. But Madison is showing promise.
He should have shot because there's no one on the D. The ball comes out. Goalie fluffs it. There's a shot from Kane, blocked by the goalie.
It was a
And
bad shot. That was Madison, though. It wasn't Kane.
Is that Madison?
Yeah, you can tell by the boots.
Throw-
Madison's got yellow boots. Kane's got black boots.
Mm.
Spurs have got
People
the
that don't know,
right-hand side.
Kane's wearing blackouts of the new Nike Mercurial.
Okay.
Here comes Kulusevski on the ball, takes a shot.
Way
wide.
They've got 10 players sitting behind the goalkeeper. So how are they gonna break? How Spurs gonna break it down? Decky's trying to curl it in. Sorry, Decky. Yes. No.
Their do you know what? Deb, you're spot on.
Yeah.
Their defenders are doing better than ours.
Yeah, but they've got like 5 to 6 defenders, right? So.
Natural, thank you, Elias. Doji, give him all the time in the world. Do you mean give or gave? Got about.
Hi, Stel.
What happened to Stel?
I don't know. He kicked himself out of the stream.
Will, isn't it weird, right? Why do all the UK fellas have such a bad internet connection, right?
I don't know.
Right. They keep going.
There he is.
Oh, big up, Dan.
El Frodio.
Before I talk about these frauds that deserve 0% of my attention and 0% of my brain cells that obviously I give them every season. How you lot doing?
Yeah, doing well. How are you doing?
Son
Dan?
in! Goal! Offside.
Yeah.
It was a good header from Son, though.
That was a good finish. I was about to say that was a really good finish.
Really good header from Son.
That's offside.
Offside. Way offside.
Just to let people know, Son scored a fantastic header, but it's been deemed offside. So still losing 1-0 to the almighty global powerhouse that is the Sailors.
This is insane. The Lion City Sailors.
Yeah.
I could have gotten a 3-year-old that could have come up with a better name than that.
Yeah. Don't laugh at them, right? They're still beating.
We've got another fraud.
Big up, Iggy.
Big up to all you Ndombeleos fans.
Not hello, good morning, not how are you,
I said,
obsessed.
big up to all
Obsessed.
them Ndombeleos fans. I just want to sign up to all of you lot. I want to say to you, look at that.
Look
at that.
He's so happy, right? Yeah. So happy.
How you doing, Iggy? You right?
Yeah, I'm good. How you lot?
Yeah,
I woke up
well.
late because I was up late last night doing the emergency podcast stream and my alarm didn't go off.
So, what have I missed so far? What have I missed so far?
The Lion City Sailors are pounding us.
Pounding.
No.
Basically, it's all Tottenham.
We've
It's
just
all
missed a bunch
Tottenham.
of chances.
We've had 9-10 shots off target. They had one time they go over the halfway line. They put a ball into the penalty box and the defense fluffed it, and Porro put the ball in our own net. One ball against the Sailors, and we
most Tottenham goal.
Fantastic.
That is the most Tottenham
Yeah,
goal in my life.
Lion
We
City
laughing at
Sailors,
them?
big up. Yeah. Maybe
That
all
was-
of us should just change our support for Lion City Sailors.
Oh no,
Nah,
the
but-
Sailors are over the halfway line. This
Nah,
could be
there's no
trouble.
way.
Yeah.
They're over the
2-0.
halfway line, and they square it
Man.
back to their centre mid. I don't know who that is, and they pass the ball. They're looking for passes in the middle. They found it. They switched the ball out wide. The Sailors are actually playing a bit of football here. This is alarming. Edge of the box, here they come. They take a shot. Go to the back post. Headed wide.
This is so Tottenham. This is so Tottenham. if you don't laugh, you cry. If you don't laugh, you cry. It's like
Mate, they've even got a fake Shopify sponsor this team. It's fraudulent. It's called Shopee. It's got a Shopee.
No, Shopee's big, bro. Shopee's big.
Yeah,
Remember
but
there was one.
yeah, but-
Shopee was supposed to.
Yeah, but-
Shopee was the
Yeah,
guy
it's like
talking
a fraud,
to
it's like
Levy.
a fraudulent version of Shopify.
No. Shopee's big in Southeast Asia, bro. Right? We got
Yes,
two big
I bet
powerhouse
you-
in online shopping in Southeast Asia. One is Shopee, one is Lazada. Right? And Shopee's big.
I heard of
And
Lazada.
Shopee was, yeah.
Header goes back wide,
oh
and they've got the ball.
There was this guy that
Pape
Levy was
Sarr
talking
hands him
to
down.
earlier.
Is that a free kick? I don't know.
nah.
Pape Sarr plays it down the wing. Spurs can counter attack in. Here we go. Kulusevski breaks down the wing. He's on his own though. There's no one up there. There's not one person with him. There goes Sonny back post. Kulusevski. What's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, Kulu, man. Come on, Kulu, man.
You could take on the whole world.
Iggy, have you got a link to the stream?
Oh, I've been asking for about 20 minutes.
It's in the private chat. In the
I know, I
private
can't
chat.
get to it.
Can't see. You put it
I
up again.
accidentally renewed my Spurs play. I'm
sending it everywhere I can, but no one's reading the messages. What can I do?
Iggy, it's in
I
the
got you.
private
I
chat.
got you, Iggy. I got you, Iggy.
Thank you
Okay,
very
guys.
much.
Remember,
Send it to my phone.
remember.
It's in the private chat.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's in
got it.
private chat. Yeah.
Oh,
Remember,
my God.
he was talking to this guy called Forrest Lee a year ago. Levy was talking to Forrest Lee, right? And he's the owner of Shopee.
I have no clue who that is.
What about fake Spurs?
Singaporean billionaire.
Yeah, Shopee is big.
Maybe an online shopping.
He was. I think that time he was saying maybe he will come in to be our sponsor, or he was supposed to buy some equity in Spurs or something like that, right?
And the Sailors now on the ball, and they win a throw-in. Porro.
It's probably why we're playing these guys.
This is like an end-to-end battle. This is like an end-to-end battle. It's actually hilarious.
yeah, it's a Champions
You wouldn't
League,
believe.
right?
And they've given away all the Sailors, and they just pump it forward, and it's a chase between Ben Davies and the Sailors, and the Sailors outrun Ben Davies.
I back the Sailors. And of course the Sailors. But a race between Ben Davies and the Sailors. I'm backing the Sailors all day.
Ooh, whose ankle's just been chopped there? Is that Madison? Yeah, he's all right though. He's back up.
Yeah, that's nice.
Madison plays it
Oh.
wide quickly to Son. Son gets the ball on the left flank, driving towards the penalty box, puts it on.
Kane is out of position again. He's not playing the
Madison.
position.
Kane's on the edge of the box, not in the box. We've got no target man. Basuma plays it wide. Spurs playing some two-touch football. Romero out wide. Nice to Kulusevski. Kulusevski left foot puts a. Kulu's not having a good game. Basuma gets the ball edge of the box. Plays a pass to nobody and it goes off. No, gets off. Throw into Spurs on the left. Kulu.
Why is Kane?
Just a little bit of frustration creeping into the Spurs game. So a few signs of frustration on the pitch.
I keep telling you guys, right? It's going to be drawn in the first half. So it's going to be a 1-0.
Son gets the ball, goes to Madison. The problem we've got now, right, is Spurs have got a lot of possession, but the Sailors have got everyone in the penalty box. So it's very hard to break down. This is where you need a bit of magic or a worldie of a strike.
Yeah.
And right now, it's just pass.
Forwards, backwards.
So nice. Sonny gets the ball, edge of the box. Edge of the box again. Madison takes a shot.
Come on, dude. Get it on target.
Why, man? We can't. We had so many shots off.
Just hit the post or
target.
something.
No, but Kane was there for like one-on-one with the keeper. I don't. Oh no, he was offside zone, man.
Now Madison's just missed the target then.
Yeah.
No. But I thought Kane was onside, and Son should have played it to Kane instead of Madison. But he's actually miles offside.
Look at the 5-man defense, all standing in the penalty box. In the 6-yard box area.
Spurs have had 13 shots. The Sailors have had 1. And
Yeah,
it's
but how many of those
1-0.
have been on
What did you
target?
say against...
None.
I think one
Sailors
of
have
them
got 100% target ratiio.
Yeah. And I don't think we.
Do you know what?
I
Do
think we
you
got
know what?
none.
Do you know what? He's going to change the whole team second half.
Yeah, and they'll play better.
I don't know if we'll play better, man. I don't think we're playing bad. We're not playing bad. We're just not hitting the target.
Still,
Our issue
we're
this
playing
game.
against the Lions City Sailors. How can we not be playing bad? We should be playing good and scoring goals.
It should be like 6-0 by now. Like this is not even.
No, but we're not.
The Lions
not-
Sailors edge in the box.
it's not-
6 shot blocked. No, but
It's
hold
not
on.
even funny anymore.
1 minute. What I'm saying is Spurs are playing well, but what we're doing is our shooting is the problem in this game right now. All our shooting is it's not even on target. Their goalies had to make 1 save the whole game. We've had 13 shots and the goalies had to make 1 save. That says to me our shooting is terrible. If you don't even hit the target, what's the you can create as many chances as you want. You've got to hit the target. We've been the better team, hands down. We should be the better team anyway.
The Lions City Sailors. If Lions City Sailors have been a better team against us, I'm sorry, but I'm turning the laptop and I'm going back to bed. Of course, we're going to be better than the Lions City Sailors. The problem is, we've got to be clinical against these type of teams. If we're not going to be scoring against these teams, what's going to happen when we go to the
We
Premier League?
can't break them down. Then they have got 10 players behind the ball.
If we can't
Right.
break down the Lions City Sailors, what will
Yeah,
happen
we can't.
when we
The
get
evidence
to
is there.
What are you talking about? It's handball. He punched the ball. Did anyone just see that?
No, that was his head, no? I thought that was his head.
He's literally gone like that.
I
Guys,
think if he would have hit with his hand, there was a few Spurs players around him that would have claimed the shout.
Because
Yeah,
he's
that
got the
keep
ball
telling
left
you,
foot.
Stel, I keep
Guys,
telling you,
one
right?
minute. Guys, I don't know what you're not talking about. We've had 13 shots. 1 has hit the target. What are you not talking about?
Yeah, but the shots weren't like shots. They were like from 15 to 20 yards out, and they were like 90 miles over the bar. Like they're not even like high XG shots.
Yeah, but that's my point. All our shots have missed the target. That's the point I'm saying. We're not hitting the target. That's
Yeah, but we haven't even gotten the ball into dangerous places.
Passing the ball back to the goalkeeper.
We go.
There was a shot.
Oh my
Look at Harry Kane.
man.
Brother! Oh my!
we should be finishing that. We should be finishing that. There's no excuse for that. Penalty. He's on the penalty spot, and he's hit it.
Yeah,
straight at
Madison
the
should have
goalie.
scored that. Harry Kane should have gotten that volley
No,
on
that
target.
was Madison's chance. Harry Kane
yeah,
got
the
the
ball.
rebound. This is
Harry
Madison's guys.
Kane's shot is
Harry
winning
Kane's
Bayern
on the
Munich.
rebound.
Look at that. All the way to Bayern Munich. Oh, bye-bye.
I don't think that's what he wanted to do.
Look, man. End of the day, look. These sort of games are going to happen in the Premier League where you get teams that come to White Hart Lanes going behind the ball. This is a good test to see how we deal with trying to open these teams up. Put the score to one side a minute and just look to see how we look to open teams up that will come to Tottenham, to White Hart Lane and defend with everybody in their own halves. This is what I'm interested to see how we open them up. We have opened them up. We have tried to add opportunities to score already. Since I've been here, I've seen at least 2-3 chances now. So, but you're right. The finishing's got to be far, far better. But it is early in pre-season, and this is only our second game. So
We are playing the
see how this
Sailors though as well,
unfolds
Iggy.
at the
Iggy,
moment.
we
But yeah,
are playing a team that's only been
we're
around
not playing
for
the
3
Sailors,
years.
but
Man.
it is our second match. It's a
Come
second
on.
match.
Come on, this is a joke of a team.
I would expect Tottenham to go on a whole
I think
month
we're
of
putting
it.
too much into it. I think you're reading too much into it, in my opinion.
I just think
It's not me defending the boys because if I have to
Guys,
criticize, I criticize.
are we
I just think we're putting too much into it.
Are we underestimating the Lion City Sailors then.
No, we're
Right?
not underestimating
No,
Lion City
no, I
Sailors.
don't
They're a
think
lower
they're
lower team than
This
USL.
team is rubbish. What are you
That's why
I
I'm
don't think.
saying.
I don't think there's.
They're terrible.
I don't think there's
They've gone over the halfway line
I don't think you can
twice.
underestimate it.
They've gone over the halfway line twice.
Oh, three times.
There are American high school teams that are better than this team.
Okay, don't go that far.
No, I am going that far. This league is ranked off the charts. You can't even find it. The USL in the United States, which is basically a pro-am team, is ranked higher than this team.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
Listen,
He's 1
listen,
meter away from
there's-
you. You can't
hey.
connect the pass from 1 meter away. Oh my God.
There's teams that are in Division 2 in England that are better than this.
No, there are non-league teams that are better than this.
Wrexham.
Yes, Wrexham would be a far more difficult challenge than this team.
Wrexham are better. Of course, Wrexham are better. 100%.
Yeah, that's a difference. Wrexham.
I don't. The things that I'm noticing
Okay, they
straight away.
can win against L 4 times. 4 times.
The things that I'm noticing compared to the West Ham game immediately is the pressing is not as fluid. The
Welcome back
pressing.
to
I'm not
Tottenham,
talking
bro.
about. We're not pressing as a team. We're not pressing as a team. We're pressing like individual. Kane's just went up there with our defense still inside our own half. So we're not pressing as a team. So I think that the gaps between the lines need to become a lot better.
Yeah, but Harry Kane needs to be in the
press.
box. He's still playing like a midfielder, and that is
See
not
here,
what he's supposed to be
the
doing.
person edge of the box?
You
There
don't
go.
know
That's
that's
what I want to see there.
Another shot
That's
wide.
that.
Another shot 10 metres wide.
Yeah, I agree. Listen, that wasn't
Pape
it wasn't a
Sarr's-
great. But what I
Pape
need to
Sarr's
see
shooting
when
is terrible, man.
Kulusevski attacks
Every
that
time he
byline.
takes a shot,
See,
he's not shooting.
there.
Pape Sarr
This is
cannot
where
be in that
we need to
attacking
look
role.
at somebody at the edge of the box.
It's rigged.
No, but what I'm trying to say though, with players that much forward, the number 6 can go that far up anyway. It's not. I don't see that as an issue. What we need to do when we get into those areas where you got your wingers, in this case Son and Kulusevski, in that instance, is to then once they go past that player straight away, is to look for the edge of the box rather than try and put it in an area where there's so many players there. That was the right thing to do. The execution, however, in this case, what Sarr tried to do, it's got to be better. And I do believe the moment we get one back, we'll go on to absolutely annihilate these lot. But we need to score. The finishing has been poor, but the domination of the ball has been there, guys. You'd expect it by of course you would. Against this team, you would. But we need to be quicker in our execution and in that final third. A lot quicker with the ball. See, it's too slow now. The ball's moving way too slow.
Don't worry, right? In the second half, Richarlison will come out and score a hat trick.
Yeah.
Watch and see.
Look. We just see what I mean.
actually
How
does,
many chances? How many
Oh my
chances?
God. Is that a save? Or did they hit the
Another chance from Sarr, man, and he's the
Let's see.
player that's playing furthest back, I think.
Pape
throwing us back.
Sarr
The
is
ball's
someone
got
that
to go
shoots
to the
different
edge of the
shots.
box, man.
Besides, trying a lot of shots, right?
Every
That's
time
not the
Pape
ball.
Sarr
I mean,
takes a shot,
that's just
so good.
unlucky, man. That's just unlucky.
He's really
That's
good at
never
those
gonna
from
go.
outside the box. Like if you
Yeah.
watched him
He didn't dip
at
enough. He dips, but he doesn't dip enough. Just off the post.
yeah, but he's really good at those long range shots. Like that's his
You know,
speciality.
you know what I haven't seen up to now is the fullbacks get right up there, really stretch the game. To have the wingers, Son and Kulu, come inside a little bit more and open them up with the fullbacks going on the outside. I haven't seen enough of that. But also, I have to say, man, our defense should be a lot higher, a lot higher. They were far more aggressive against West Ham. See, we should have where's our fullbacks here?
What fullback?
Schumer.
I mean, Poro is there. He is there, but
I haven't seen Paul put in a pass or so.
Bro,
where's our centre backs?
I said this before the season. I'm not confident. I'm not confident in our fullbacks for this season. I'm sorry. I'm not confident.
They're not fullbacks. They are wingbacks.
What have you seen from our fullbacks that doesn't give you the confidence so far?
They're
They've played
crap
2 games.
defensively. They're absolutely crap, and they're going to play in a back four. We've got Destiny Udogie, which I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to say he's crap, I've watched bits and pieces of him, but let's all agree that his best attributes are attacking, and defensively, it's not his best attribute. I don't know.
Modern day fullbacks are just added wingers. They're all attack.
Yeah, but we're playing with a back four. That's when it's
Yeah,
with a
but
back.
we're not the only team that plays with a back four that has high pressing fullbacks.
Yeah, but those teams also have the decent.
The difference in those teams.
Have you seen Pedro Porro trying to defend?
The difference in those teams are
guys. Sorry, Iggy, Dan. When you guys speak, don't speak over each other because you can't hear your conversation. Just let you know.
The difference between us and those teams that play with attacking fullbacks is that they've got two quality centre backs with a quality DM. That's the difference. You need to get your basics, and not you as in you, Dan. I'm saying you as a team need to have your basics strong roots. You got strong roots in your team, and that in this case, two centre backs, a holding mid and a goalkeeper that are solid and don't mind dealing with one-on-one situations. Then your fullbacks take more comfort in going forward and attacking.
Okay, but Iggy, wait.
I wouldn't look too much into Porro and Udoji when you got issues at the back, as in central defence, and you're number 6.
I get that.
That's what I say.
Let's look at our back four. Let's say a miracle happens. I know it's probably unlikely, but let's say we sign a centre back, right? It will be Romero, and let's say, please to God, tap Soba. That's a really good back two. I still wouldn't be confident because then we've got Pedro Porro, and he's gonna do things like he just did there. I don't know if you saw the goal. I saw you joined late.
Now, where's the cutback? The cutback. Too many players in the box. There we go. We got edge of the box.
Son,
that's the area. That's the area we've got to start looking in. When the wingers go into the box, you got everyone. Look, everyone goes. Their players all go to the 6-yard box and defend it there. We need to then play it out and strike. But we got to execute these shots a lot better. But do you know what? The idea is there. We're trying to do it, and I think we just get 1 or 2 goals like that, and I think it'll be downhill from then. As in, like the game will go our way. But that's the right things to do. We've tried it 2 or 3 times now with Son, with Sarr, but the execution is just not been good enough.
Yep. But
guys, that's how I'm seeing the game. You can agree and disagree, but
we look like Arsenal right now.
I'm seeing the game.
No, we don't.
What do you mean by we look?
That's how I'm seeing the game.
Have you watched any of the Arsenal games this preseason?
Oh, you mean preseason games?
I've taken a break from football. I'm gonna be honest. Like life is good. Like a lot of good things have happened, but then Tottenham comes back.
Yes. I know, Dan. You're still young.
What was that, son?
This is it's that final ball, man. Hasn't been the right one.
2 added minutes.
If I was a manager, right? If I was a manager playing Tottenham this season, my tactics would be so simple. I'd say sit deep, have the wide players wide, have the striker up high to pull the centre back out of shape, create that gap between them attacking us and us deep, get the ball into that gap, and just to counter attack them. And you know what? You'll tear Tottenham apart. You will tear Tottenham apart next season, rip us to pieces. If you've got good wide players and someone that can finish, you'll tear us apart.
We can't defend.
We haven't got the recovery. One ball in the box puts the whole squad.
One ball over the top. One ball over the top, and everybody goes and do.
Quicker, man. Quicker.
Yeah.
Right.
So then, how's the mall treating you, right?
What happened?
No. Say, how's the mall treating you? Are you hanging out in the malls nowadays, or what?
Sonny in.
Oh man, alive.
Do you know what he needed then?
The old school watching the game.
Diving header.
One of those old school diving header. That was crying out for a diving header.
What? I just think he had to stop his run sort of mid-flow. He wasn't in full flow. He just kind of like hesitated which part of the body that he was going to hit it with. You're right.
Because it was at his midriff.
You know what? Richarlison would have scored that.
Yeah.
Richarlison's coming out in the second half and scoring.
So in the mud with Richarlison.
Hey, big up. Big up.
I'm putting it on. I don't even care.
Oh, Fandi Ahmad. Yeah, I remember Fandi Ahmad.
Last time a Singaporean. One second. I want to read this out because we've got a Singaporean here. As a Singaporean, the last time a Singaporean scored against a Premier League team was in 1985 when Fandi Ahmad scored against Nottingham Forest, who
That's a
finished
penalty,
third.
man. That's a penalty. Penalty to Tottenham.
Yes,
Penalty to Tottenham, guys.
So wait, so this is how we're gonna.
Intercepted.
Please subscribe to Spurs
Sar
Vision, right?
intercepted.
Guys, one at a
Defender.
time, one at a time, one at a time.
Sar intercepted the ball. He's gone in. The defender didn't see Sar on the back of his shoulder. Didn't check his
It's not a
shoulder.
penalty.
Sar gets in front of him, and the defender cleans him out. Penalty to Spurs.
Yeah, it's kicked him.
Wow, this is like literally going to be the last kick before half time.
Yeah, but this is the way the Tottenham Hotspur is going to level up the game. Is from a
how can you
Harry
say
Kane.
it's not a penalty, man?
Who's going to take the penalty? Harry Kane. He's going to blow it.
Now he's going to score, man.
He's got the pressure.
It'll be 1-1.
On the chat, they're saying never a penalty. I can't understand.
That's what
how
I
that
said.
was never a penalty.
I don't think that was a penalty. I
Are
don't
you
think he made
joking? He
contact.
missed it completely.
Rigged.
No, but he missed the
And I
ball
don't think he actually
completely.
caught him.
Sar
I
intercepted.
don't think he actually caught him.
I think he's caught him. Guys,
Come
can
on.
you
Next
put no
time,
more score on the
injury
chat?
time.
Kane's going to score.
Oh,
Yes!
1-1.
Come on!
Kane
Never
puts
got
the
that.
ball to the keeper's left. The keeper dives to his right, and it's a goal. 1-1.
Harry Kane. Come on, guys.
Oh my gosh, dude, you cracked me up so bad.
Man,
We're back in it. We're back in it.
calm the celebrations, man.
Hey, we're back in it. Yeah, and then it's half time, right? And then we're going to come out with
Let's keep it
the
calm.
stack ball past them. Come on, guys. It's Lion City Sailors. Wake up. That's all I can say. Wake up.
This is the most.
Right.
I said it. This is the most Tottenham game to like.
This is the most.
happen, man.
My God, this is going to be the
I've
worst
lo-
Tottenham squad we're going to have,
I've
right?
Calm, man.
I've literally lost the will to live with this game, man. I'm just dead.
That's why I took a break from football. I'm telling you, it's actually like mad. Tottenham.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. I'm
I
asking
think-
you, Dan.
I
How's
think
the
you guys
mall
are
now?
way over
Are you
the
hanging
top.
on the mall?
brother. Funny enough, I was there yesterday.
How's the
All
mall?
right, guys, it's half time.
Good.
The Lion City Sailors won. Tottenham Hotspur won. We've dominated the game. We've had the most chances, the most shots. The Sailors have had one
Honest.
attempt the entire game, and they scored. Well, technically, we scored because it was
Got two
Porro,
goals,
but
yeah. Mm,
this is a joke, man.
Why? I
a
don't
joke.
understand why you guys. I honestly can't understand the. I think you
Because we're playing
way
a team,
over the
Iggy,
top.
that is diabolical. We're playing a team that is we shouldn't even be playing. The only reason we're playing them is because Roma pulled out, and this is the only team available that was local. We're playing a team that we should never ever play, and it's 1-1.
I think you guys are putting too much onto this game, man. Yeah, listen, I'm not
What?
disagreeing with what. I think you're not putting too much into
This
it,
is
man.
like playing Haringey Borough. This is like
We've had
playing
about
Haringey
30
Borough.
chances and we've not
Hold on,
put
hold on,
any
hold on,
away.
guys.
Listen,
Hold on, Iggy.
I-
This game has a cup. The Tiger
Right.
Cup.
Oh, that's
Right.
why. That's why.
that's
we're
probably
happy.
why we show no interest.
Tiger Cup. Oh, that's gonna
The
be
bottom,
fun.
the
There you
bottom,
go.
the bottom
Iggy,
line
it's because I'm always
the
over the
bottom-
top. It's because I've got high standards, and Philip, I
Yeah.
don't think you've got high standards. I've got high standards. We're Tottenham
Yeah, we all
Hotspur.
have.
We should walk onto
No,
that
no.
pitch and say, we are Premier League and we are here to treat this seriously as a preseason game and just put them to the sword. Instead,
But still, there's only
We've
so
been-
much you can like.
all our shooting.
No,
We've got
Iggy,
them
that's
to
not
one
true.
shot.
If they came out and started playing against your kids' team, what would you expect the score to be?
Me.
Yeah. If they came out and
Listen,
played
for
your
me-
son's team, what would
for
you
me-
expect? If Tottenham was playing your son's team, what would you expect the score to be?
No, I understand. Listen, I'm not saying I'm not understanding what you guys are saying. I'm just looking at the opposition for what it is. They're not going to be going 100 miles an hour. It is a pre-season match. It is a pre-season match, and it's not one. You know, if you had West Ham or Roma in front of you, it
But
would be
we're
a
playing your
completely
son's
different
team, Iggy.
scenario.
Iggy, we're playing
Right?
your son's team. We're playing your son's team.
It's just a warm-up game, man.
Against
it's a
your
warm-up.
son's
We've
team.
had about 30
Against your
chances
son's-
to score. We've had 30
Yeah,
chances to score in that half.
It looks more like a warm down game, not even a warm up game.
It looks. Listen, it for me.
man.
Listen, I don't care who agrees and who doesn't agree or in the chat. I'm giving you my version. If you agree,
We've got
that's fine.
500
If you
million
don't
pounds
agree,
worth of players
that's
on the
absolutely
pitch
fine.
against a team.
I'm here to give you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a
we have
team
half- we-
that's
we have
probably
half-
playing
half
at
a billion
50%. If I can talk, guys. If I can talk. If otherwise I'll be quiet and you guys can talk all the way through. If I can talk, if I'm allowed to talk, I'll say my opinion. If not, I'll stay quiet and you guys can do all talking. I'm saying they can only this team, whether you want it or not, is one thing when you play against Roma, and it's one thing when you're playing against Lion City Sailors. That's not to say that they shouldn't go out and beat them or shouldn't be absolutely thrashing them. That's not what I'm saying here. I'm saying that it's inevitable that when you've got a certain level of opposition in front of you, you drop your level. I'm not saying that's the right thing to do. I'm just saying that you subconsciously do it. You don't treat the game as serious, perhaps, as you should. Now, in that, we should never have conceded a sloppy goal in the manner that we did. But we're doing that because we're used to doing that. We've had 63, 64 goals conceded against us, and it's inevitable that needs to be looked at straight away. Secondly, we've had how many chances on goal have we had? We've had shitloads of chances on goal. We've only put one of them away by a penalty, which for me was a penalty because the player did not check his shoulder. He went to clear the ball, Sarr intercepted him, did not get the ball. It's a penalty. He's floored him. How much contact there was, it doesn't matter. The moment you contact your position, you put him on the floor, it's a penalty. End of. So now, of course, the approach that we've got to up the tempo. Our fullbacks have got to be joining our attacks against a team that plays with everyone behind the ball. We've got to move that ball a lot quicker. And when we do get into the byline, get it into the edge of the box. That's where the man's going to be free. Edge of the box, because every single player are automatically covering the penalty spot and the 6-yard box. That's where we need to be smarter. Just so somebody hand back and actually execute the shot properly. Once we start doing that, we'll have the field day with them. But this is a good test in a sense of you have to be able to deal with teams that come to White Hart Lane and have 11 men behind the ball. And that requires you to be patient, not to get caught into it too much of the game. Understand what is happening. Understand that there's going to be teams that are going to be playing with everybody behind the ball, and not to let your frustration onto the team who already got the match. They're already trying to break them down. That's all I'm saying, guys. Should we be battering them 5-6-0 at halftime? Yes. But the moment you go 1-0 down, it's a different match. They're gonna be up for it. So for me, this is the second game of pre-season. We've not had many games at all, other than the West Ham game. We've had one cancelled, and now we've got. So it's been a lot of training and very little football. Second half, we'll see what kind of intent we come out with, and how we try to get in behind. And I think we're going to see a different approach second half. Maybe it will be a different players. I don't know. But we'll see. I'm just saying, like, keeping it calm, man. That's all I'm saying. Keep it calm a little bit.
All right.
Sure.
Okay.
Like I said.
Okay. All right.
Big
I
up
disagree with
Rush, man.
everything. I disagree with
That's
everything
fine.
you just said.
I have no problem with everyone disagreeing with what I'm saying.
How you are accepting that this is okay?
I'm not accepting anything, Stel. You're getting me wrong.
It's my turn to speak.
It's frustrating that you're saying I'm accepting this. I'm telling you what I'm seeing. I'm not saying I accept it.
You're saying it's okay.
I'm not defending it. I'm not saying it. Did I say it's okay? No, I'm saying stay calm. That's not to say that. No, that's not me saying that I'm accepting it, and that's not me to saying I'm accepting these standards. I'm saying remain calm. Why are we getting so into this 45-minute game against a bunch of nobodies?
Because the season starts in 2.5 weeks' time, and we are woeful at finishing. We're woeful at defending. There's no signings that have come into.
We're woeful at defending because we haven't improved our defense.
1 minute, let me finish. You're talking when I talk now. Let me speak, right? When we are playing a team that is substandard. We're not playing West Ham Premier League. We're not playing a team from the Championship. We're not playing a team from Division 1. We are playing a pub team. They're called the City Sailors, right? They were formed 3 years ago. One of their players doesn't even earn what one of our players earns in a week, right? This is no excuse whatsoever, right? We should be burying this team. We should be playing far quicker, pressing more. Let me finish.
All right, go on, finish.
You don't talk. All right, you don't talk then. All right, you don't talk.
No, finish.
No.
So we go out. You don't want to talk. I talk. We go out there and batter them 17-0. What do you get from that fucking game? What do you get from it? You go and beat them 17-0. What will you get from that game?
I can't tell you because you interrupt me
Go
when I
home
speak.
and we
I
win
can't tell
17-0 and we
Wait,
say well done.
You had the floor for 5 minutes. I have it for 30 seconds. I get interrupted. The point I'm trying to make is there is no excuse for this performance, not scoring goals or this defending. I expect us to hammer them. And the reason I expect to hammer them, the same reason elite teams like Bayern Munich the other day won 28-0 against some B-Tech
You're not
team.
Bayern Munich. Okay.
It's you don't speak, man.
You're not Bayern
That's the
Munich.
point, Iggy. We're supposed to be like
There's
Bayern
there's
Munich.
no
We
point
should
because-
be
No,
playing
we're
this
not
game
Bayern
like
Munich.
Bayern
We're
Munich.
not Bayern Munich.
You never let me
We're not
finish my
Bayern
point,
Munich.
man. You don't let me finish my
You're
point.
not saying shit now, man. We're
But
not
we're not.
Bayern Munich.
I'm not
We're
saying we're
saying shit.
Bayern Munich.
We're top
Hold
six.
on.
No, he's using,
We're not saying
he's
we're Bayern
using
Munich.
Munich as an example.
You have got your opinion on this, which is fine. You won't allow me to express my opinion without interrupting it every 30 seconds. I let you say everything you had to say. Right? Please don't interrupt.
But the point is
I'm making-
Bayern Munich.
we-
Bayern Munich may be able to go out and beat a team like this 27-0. We should at least be beating them 12-0. We
Nil.
should. There is no excuse for why we're not beating this team right now 12-0, except for the fact that we suck.
And it's rigged. I think it's rigged. It's rigged. That's all.
It's not it's not that it's rigged.
It is rigged.
Watch the shots. Are you telling me they're paying James Madison to kick it 12 miles over the bar?
If anything, it's rigged against us because I didn't think that was a penalty. I'm gonna be honest.
It's rigged. Right. Come on, guys. Yeah. Take it with a pinch of salt, right? It's still a friendly.
No, you can't take it with a pinch of salt. Like, I understand Iggy's point. What do you gain from it?
I'm cool. It's just opinions.
We don't gain
I'm just gonna
anything
get my
from playing
opinion.
this
I can
game in the
finish my
first place. We don't gain anything from being 1-1.
Yeah, I know. But it's what it is, right? We're Spurs, right?
I guess we gained fitness. That's it.
I'm not interrupting anyone. I'm just going to keep
Yeah, not funny.
They defended with 10 men behind the box, right? How are we going to gain fitness? They went past the halfway line 5 times in the whole game. And we conceded a goal.
It's always good to get a game in you. That's the whole point of preseason.
Yeah. I know. Maybe it's just part of being I don't want to say anymore. Humiliate your own fans in front of you, right? If you went up to one of the comments up there was a guy called Shiraj. He says he's at the stadium at the moment, right? And he says that we are shit. Let me see what time was that? Shiraj.
You're talking a lot like my therapist.
You just reminded me. Sorry, guys, we've got a couple of super chats. I forgot. Let me. I let them slip. Sorry, Joe Lewis. Big up to yourself. He says, "Stelios, imagine this is the team." Let me. We've got Joe Lewis, Donna Cullen, and Daniel Levy as as members of the channel. Stelios, imagine this is the team.
And they're all in India.
1 minute. We've got a question for Iggy here. Mr. Iggy, can you be my lawyer? Your defense is good. Someone liking Iggy's way of putting the points across. And then we've got another one here saying, Mr. Iggy, get in touch with me. I want to hire Iggy, man. You got a customer. You got a customer.
Iggy's defense is better than ours.
Yeah. No, but guys, seriously. But I understand what Iggy is saying, right? But Iggy should understand what we are saying.
It's just opinions. It's just opinions. Listen, I couldn't give a shit.
at the moment,
about
I'm not.
I
I'm just
couldn't
keeping
care less
quiet.
about Tottenham right now. I can't
Keep
stand the
quiet.
club. I'll say it. I can't stand our fan base right now. Big sections of it. I can't stand half the YouTube community that defends this stuff. Dude, I'm straight up. I'm sick to death of this club, man. This is what we are, in my view. We're a fucking banter club, man. That's how I feel. That's just I can't. I'm so not positive about this season. One chance and they score. One chance. I'm like, is that all they need? What's gonna happen when we play a team that has 10 chances? How many chances did West Ham have? Was it 3 or 4?
4. West Ham had 4 chances.
So it's fair to say that we've taken this team lightly then. If we conceded on the first chance on goal, the first time they properly went over the halfway line and we concede from there, that means we're not bang on and we're not switched on, are we? So
Iggy was shit.
Is it we're shit or we just haven't taken it seriously?
We're awful. You haven't seen the goal. Wait till you see the goal, then tell me.
Listen, I heard you guys. I was listening to you guys when I was doing that first half. Listen, I'm not saying that we shouldn't be pumping these guys. I think you guys are
Attack the
missing.
argument,
Maybe
not the person.
Yeah.
Like this is it's childish making comments like this. Attack the argument. Tell me
this
your
guy
plan.
top right is a
If you're gonna-
fucking child,
If you're going
man.
to attack, if you're
Who's
going to
that?
attack people,
Stem. Is that
I
your
don't think
name?
my brother knows.
Stem.
they'll get in the
I think it's
shits
talking
when he
about
gets
me, which is
interrupted.
not
It's
wrong.
so hypocritical.
No,
Why is it
listen. We
hypocritical?
all do. I've done it as well, Chris. We all do
No,
it.
no,
It's
but
not a
Chris
problem.
can say that.
It's not an
Chris, you
issue.
can say what you want. I couldn't give a damn what Chris thinks. I couldn't care less what you think, man. I don't
Yeah.
care.
It's fine. It's
It's-
honestly
still,
fine. Listen,
you get a lot of views from Twitch today, right? Yeah. That's good.
We
Or
always
from
for the
Facebook.
live views. We always do.
Yeah.
guys, one thing you have to remember, when we watch football, and we've watched many football matches in live, we do this. We do this off air as well. We watch games and we have disagreements and talk over each other. It's normal stuff. There's no issues with me and anyone here, and vice versa. Let's make that clear. For those who don't know, I have my view. I have my view of what I'm seeing. I have my take of the game. Listen, and I know 99% of you disagree with it. I've got no issues with that whatsoever. I can only tell you how I'm seeing it, but each to their own, man. Each to their own. That's the beauty of democracy, isn't it? We live in a culture where we shut people down for having differences of opinion. We have this culture that we should shut people down rather than just disagreeing, debate it, or counteract the argument. We are in a society at the moment where it's cancel, just shut them down. Shut them down. Nah, we don't do this here. We talk over each other, we disagree, we argue, but it's all good. It's nothing personal. It's just we're talking about a game of football here right now in pre-season. How much more personal can you get, really?
Emerson Royale's on.
What's that?
Except for Dan, Dan threw away democracy to go after the monarchy. So
this Joe Lewis character is. Thank you for the super chat first and foremost. For the benefit, let me say, Mr. Iggy, would you mind working with McQueen and Cowling? They're also part of my team right now. I have extended invite to Mr. Butler. He is yet to reply. Listen, I can't speak on behalf of the others that you've mentioned in that super chat. In regards to me, no, the answer is no. I'm fine where I am in Tottenham away. Thank you, Mr. Lewis, and thank you for your super chat. Really, do try and save your money though, because you've got bigger things coming up right now in New York. So,
brother, this guy's got a yacht. This guy's got a yacht. You think he needs to save his cash?
Yeah, he needs it for his lawyers, right?
Guys, can we
We're
avoid
not falling out, Barry.
attack?
Don't worry, man. I've known Iggy for 10
Nobody's
years.
falling out.
No
one's falling out. We do this at pubs. We do this even when we're not live. This is what we do, man. It's football. It's never ever personal. And plus, talking over each other is a Mediterranean
Only
thing.
if I could throw it at Dyer's head.
Yeah. No.
Oh, is he coming on? Oh my god.
No, but someone said throw a dish or something. I want to throw a dish at any of our defenders' heads. Guys, we've got 224 people watching. Please smash the like. Make sure you follow Dan THFC as well. Make sure we get him to 2,000. He's Enoch out. We need to defend him, big him up, support his channel as much as possible.
Yep.
Yeah.
My internet is so laggy right now. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. You guys know any fans from the UK fly over to this side of the world to watch the games?
Nah. Why? Well, I don't think anybody would. I'm gonna be honest. Even Ben and Sim, which would be
Chris Cowan's there. What are you talking about?
Chris Cowan. This guy, Chris Cowan, would travel across the globe to watch the U15 play against like anyone. Like that guy is committed, but I think he gets paid for it anyways.
I think we listen, guys. In all honesty, I think the tests are going to be. I think Shakhtar will give us a different sort of test, and obviously Barcelona. I think you'll get a fairer picture. I think you'll get a better picture as there'll be more to be said about those games. I said from the get-go, I'm not taking this game too seriously. I just can't. And
now this second half team is going to ravage them. We're going to score like 8 goals this half. Watch.
Barcelona's going to be
right. Corner ball to Spurs.
Barcelona's going to be a final, right?
50 seconds into the second half, and it's corner kick to Spurs. I believe Madison's heading over there now to take it.
Madison's still.
Is that Madison? No, it looks like it's Perisic.
Nah, I think
It is,
Madison.
right?
I think Madison.
Has he changed the whole squad?
Yeah,
No.
we haven't seen
Yeah,
the
he
second
usually
half.
does
I
that.
see Richarlison is there. Perisic is there.
Come on,
Richarlison's
he's
there.
on.
Yes, they changed the entire team.
We're definitely scoring
Changed the whole
8
team
now.
again.
We're definitely scoring 8 now.
We've
Look
done
at
it
that.
again.
Go to Richarlison. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so he's done the
Richarlison's
same
up
thing
front.
like against West Ham. He's changed the entire squad.
So we got Perisic on the pitch. He took the corner. I'm trying to identify as many players possible. Richarlison's in there. Looks like that. Am I right to say Tanganga's on?
Yep.
Guys, there's been no confirmation of the substitutes. They're not shown any graphics to tell us who's come on and who's come off.
Postecoglou said before the game that he was going to change the whole team out again. It's 11 new players.
Look what I got on my laptop. What is this? It's saying somebody else is watching on my account.
I don't know.
Yes.
Is it Elias?
What? Somebody hacked into my account. Oh no!
You got hacked because you pretend to be English, Dan. That's what happens.
Oh. I don't pretend. I am.
No.
It's still
You know
frozen.
Yo, I'm gonna do a video on this. I did ancestry.com.
So Tanganga and Dyer, guys. Tanganga and Dyer are centre backs by the looks of it. Højbjerg's on. Reguilon's at left back. Emerson's at right back. From what I can see on the pitch right now. Lo Celso's on for Madison. Richarlison's on.
Yep.
In the attack, Lo Celso. Good chance. Go, Richarlison.
That's what I'm telling you, man.
Richarlison is going to score a hat trick, right?
47 minutes and 50 seconds. Richarlison makes it 2-1 for Tottenham Hotspur.
Richarlison
We're just
will
going
score
for
a hat trick.
Skip is on as well, by the way, guys.
This is his level. Dan, this is Richarlison's level.
There we go. The pigeon dances out.
Oh my God! He just did the pigeon for scoring against this team. What the?
Shirt off too, man. Just take your shirt
So,
off.
guys, in the final third, we got
my
Skip is on, Lo Celso's on, and Højbjerg's in midfield. Perisic is taking Son's place. Lo Celso's in Madison's place. Just trying to see who's playing on the right forward. I haven't been able to see that yet. But yeah, we've changed the whole team. The whole 11 has changed.
Yeah, the whole team has changed. Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure if we changed the goalkeeper, but
Yeah, we did.
yeah, we changed the goalkeeper too. Is that Austin? Yeah, it's Austin.
Austin.
I'm trying to work out who's playing on the right wing, on the right forward. Who's come on for Kulusevski? I haven't been able to see just yet.
Reguilon.
Reguilon.
Sorry,
no. Reguilon's playing left
No.
back. I'm just trying to see who's on the right side.
I just want to see.
Well, I don't know. I can't see it. I don't know.
It looks like Solomon. It looks like Solomon.
Solomon, yeah, Solomon.
Oh, Solomon. Yeah, that would make sense. Solomon. Yeah. So yeah, the whole 11 guys. The whole 11's changed. We came out with a different intent. We went fast. It was like, oh, Perisic is in on the left hand side. Ball's going across the edge of the box. Lo Celso intercepted. But that's the idea, guys. Get to the byline, play the ball at the edge of the box. Perisic looks more influential when he plays a little bit further forward than he does say at the back. He was playing as a wing back, but for me, he's a better player on the left. Your left forward, if you like.
I'm smelling a Richarlison.
It could be a good cover. It could be a good cover for Son. We shall see. Reguilon is in. Do you know what? That tackle was late. Guys.
That was more of a pen than the other one, in my opinion.
That was, to me, referee's a million miles away. Did not see that at all. And he's not going to give it either. Reguilon. Listen, I like Reguilon. People are saying I like Reguilon. I want Reguilon and Udogie to be our left backs this season. I'll be happy with that. I'll be more than happy with that. I think we're all fans of Reggie here, are we not? We think he's a good left back, not wing back, but he's good at left back.
I value his wife more than
Dan. Dan.
Is that foul?
Yeah, protected the ball, didn't get Højbjerg fouling.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a foul.
And they're on half. So So Spurs have started with a different intent, although they've got a different 11 on the pitch. So it's like a new game. A ball over the top is in behind offside. We have a problem with dealing with these balls over the top.
Yeah.
We seem to be struggling with them. Doesn't matter what back four are playing. One ball over the top and that team is in.
Yeah.
So we seem to be attacking more on this left-hand side so far. Reguilon and Perisic. Dominate. Richarlison's intercepted. It's a little bit more faster pace this half.
Yeah.
So it's already started with a little bit more tempo, and we're only 6 minutes into the second half. Richarlison is in! Goal! 3-1. 3-1 Spurs.
Richarlison hat-trick. Do the
What
pigeon.
did I tell you
Richarlison,
guys?
I mean,
What did I
an
tell you?
Do the
absolute
pigeon.
calamity from their defense who tried to header the ball back to the goalkeeper. The ball clearly was never going to make it to the goalkeeper. Richarlison sniffed that out and headers it in the bottom corner.
I already told you guys this was going to happen.
My
That's what I
Three-one
striker.
Spurs.
My
There we go. Look,
striker.
he's headed it back. Not enough.
Rigged.
Richarlison's there, puts it away.
Come on.
Rigged.
That's a terrible decision making from the defenders, but it just goes to show
That's
a little
some
bit of
poor
pressure.
defending by the Steelers, man.
I don't know what he
That's
was
the
thinking.
kind of defending that I'm used to at Spurs. Yeah, guys,
This
sorry
is
I'm
the
quiet.
standard.
I'm just I've got a work email that I've got to address. I'm still it's working hours here for me in
Yeah,
London.
go
So,
and do your work. Yeah.
cool.
It's 1:45 p.m. here in the UK. What time is it where you are, guys?
8:45 in the morning.
8:45 p.m.
PM.
I'm
You're
eight-
you're in the evening. Wow.
I'm the same time with Singapore.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a night game over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tonight.
looks like a hat trick for ball. Looks like a hat trick is incoming.
Yeah, I said it. I said it. Right. Rigged.
Listen, if
Hat-trick.
this helps Richarlison's confidence, because at West Ham it looked like it was on the floor. This sort of
Yeah.
game will help. Hopefully, will help his confidence. But I want to see him do it against the bigger teams, way bigger than these guys.
Trust me, like, who needs Mbappe?
Perisic and Reguilon have got a wicked understanding going on there. Reguilon on the byline.
Dan, please just stop.
Passes, man. Unlucky. Reguilon wins the ball back, and 3 players surrounded the defender. Defender gets it away. Højbjerg,
We got
35,
people
40
from
yards
India.
away from
Yeah,
goal.
we got people from
Pass
Australia.
back
Big up to you guys.
Perisic.
Oh,
Spurs are in absolute full control of this game. Højbjerg
Yeah.
knocks it
This is
into
what the-
Lo
this
Celso
is what
between
we
the
wanted
lines.
to see
Great
in the
ball from Lo
first half.
Celso out wide to Perisic. Reguilon knocks the ball in. Richarlison header. Great save from the goalkeeper.
oh, there was a hat trick there.
Nah, I still got time for the hat trick.
It was gonna be like 10 minutes and already a hat trick. That is mad.
But do you see, guys, the difference in the fullbacks this half, particularly on the left-hand side? Reguilon is literally playing like an added winger, and Perisic is just playing on the inside a little bit more, allowing that flank all to him. And I think that's been the difference so far. Emerson has been a little bit more reserved going forward, but we've not really played ball in that half, in that side of the pitch yet. Solomon's yet to come into the game.
The difference
Yeah.
is that Richarlison is playing in the position he's supposed to be playing, and Harry Kane doesn't.
Yep.
Yeah. Or maybe we need to look into that. Well, maybe that decision will be made against us. Great ball over the top. Perisic has not going to have the pace to beat the defender there. That was a great knock, though. The defender's made an absolute howl of that. Perisic nicked the ball off him. He's gone in the area. Perisic laid the balls off to Lo Celso. Not quite there. Foul on Lo Celso, surely. The referee is not giving it, incredibly. One ball over the top, and they're in. They're forwards up against Tanganga. Dyer's coming on the cover, as is Emerson.
And
And
so shaky.
Spurs
Man.
deal with that. But
It's
it's
the
just we
standard.
are just one ball away,
standard.
guys. One ball over the top. One
Yeah.
ball over the top away from being in trouble. But that's the problem that you got, guys. We're gonna have one-on-one situations. Our defenders will have one-on-one situations when Spurs attack with the numbers that we do. It's obvious. We're not
Iggy,
used to
man.
it. Look at that. We got 8 players inside their half. We're not used to this football. We haven't done this in 2-3 years.
Yeah.
So it just takes one ball over the top.
We're playing good
That's why
football.
our defense sucks. That's why we keep saying, right? That one ball over the top, right?
Regulon, edge of the
Spits us
box.
up.
The ball goes in. Lo Celso on the byline gets the ball over. Listen, Lo Celso in between the lines, he really picks up some really good positions. He really does.
What do you guys think of the Celso?
I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, but
Okay.
I'm cautiously. With him, I'm very cautious because he's been around for a little while now. If this
I
is
think-
Lo Celso we get all season, he's injury free and he's actually on it. He wants to be here. He wants to be part of
Yeah.
Tottenham and he wants to make the difference for Tottenham. For me, he's a good player, man. There's no denying that. There's no denying his qualities, but we need to see it at Spurs, man. We need to see it often. And I think having him and Maddison for number 10 roles, I'd be more than happy with that.
Yeah.
Ball over the top there in the corner from Persic. Header one by Tanganga, and the goalkeeper smothers it.
Charlton's injured.
No. No.
He'll shake it off. He'll shake it off.
There's no way.
He's still limping.
It's just an impact. It is nothing. You should be able to run those sort of things off. Look at that. Diane Tanganga as the only two players at the back right now, and they're inside the opponent's half. So
Yeah,
that's
and
where
one
we
ball
need.
over the top.
This is where we need quick defenders, guys. Here,
No more limping. Richarlison's
we
not
need
limping anymore.
pacey defenders that are happy to say, you know what? Yeah, I can see that we're going to be 1-on-1 with the attacker every now and again. I'm happy to deal with that.
Oh, what?
Cross.
Dan, you got a super chat here from Elias saying, Dan, you revealed your password on a stream.
Right, you might want to change your password then.
No, I didn't.
Otherwise,
I legitimately said I was not going to reveal my password.
Maybe
So is it you,
Elias,
Elias,
watch it
using my
back.
account? Is it you, Elias, using my account?
How would he be able to use it if you haven't revealed your password?
Bro, this is good football. I'm actually happy with the football that we're playing.
But all it is just 11 different players here. Just come out with a different intent. So they would have all had a rollicking at half time.
I think it has
Ball's
a lot
in.
to do with
Perisic! What did it go? That should have been 4, guys.
Oh, no, that's...
Perisic should have buried that. That was a brilliant 1-2 there.
Perisic is so bad.
Perisic with a 1-2 with Lo Celso. 1-2 there. Lo Celso slips him in. Left foot shot from Perisic. Wide of the goal. Should have been 4.
Should have hit Lo
Should have been
Celso.
4. Right. The Sailors are making a substitution with Rustayadi and Bill both coming on.
The Sailors are sinking.
Mhm.
I've been waiting to make that. I've been waiting to make that joke all day.
Rashidi, Bill, and Lionel are all coming on. Three substitutions
Shadi
from the Sailors.
and Bill Mamadou.
I'm gonna pretend like I know all about them.
Yeah,
We are
we
playing
wish
against City's
Lionel-
B team
Lionel
in the
coming on
second
too.
half. We are playing against City's B team in the second half. Of course, it's good football. LOL. You can't. I don't think we're going to win this battle here. Now that we're playing good football, it's because we're playing against the B team. Before it was because it doesn't matter.
I think we're playing good football before, but the problem was before that we weren't finishing our chances.
It's not finishing your chances. The chances were shit.
Yeah, they didn't create proper
We
chances.
got
Foul on
chances,
Richarlison.
No,
That
there were
should be
there were no high XG shots in that
was
first
some.
half. Not a single one.
Madison's. There was one Kane volley that literally skimmed the post. I remember there was another one that that Son I think was the one that shot.
Kane's volley. You mean the one that went over the bar by like 8 feet?
Nah. It was one where he like skimmed it and then it like kind of like skimmed past the bottom of the post. You know what I'm talking about?
Lo Celso
It was
into regular on edge of the box, out wide to Perisic, who's got acres of room to put a ball in the box. Perisic goes past the fullback into Regulon on the byline, puts the ball in the corner ball. Good play, guys. I think, do you know what? I think you guys made a valid point, both Dan and Will. The fact that Richarlison's playing up there, who's occupying and keeping those centre backs occupied further up the pitch, allows that middle area for those guys that are playing in between the lines, a lot of form.
100%. That was Postecoglou's tactics. If people go watch the video that I did yesterday, or if you go watch the Tifo video where they explain how that whole Postecoglou system is supposed to work, it's 100% obvious. You just go watch the video.
It looks like Richarlison's way of playing suits better than Kane's in regards to Postecoglou, the way Postecoglou wants to play.
He just listens.
Unless Kane starts, unless he occupies that.
He doesn't stay in the box. See, that's the problem.
But to be honest with you, I'll counter that argument in a sec. Solomon out wide, balls in the box.
Solomon.
On. Tanganga on the ball. Gets fouled. That's a foul, surely. Right. No, look. The thing is, with Kane, for so many seasons, we've needed him to drop off and create. Now that we've got the creators, we need them to play further up. I think it's going to take time because he's gotten used to dropping back to help us out, and we've needed him to do that.
Yeah, but what kind of world class player though needs time to do what the manager says to do? Like for the first game, I gave him a pass because he'd had like what 2 or 3 days of training with the squad, so it makes sense that he wouldn't be like 100% set in the schedule. But they've been training nonstop now for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
there's no excuse for Harry Kane not doing what he's supposed to do.
No, well, I think there's this coming and going with Bayern Munich needs to be sorted out. I don't think he's doing anyone any favours. There's no way he's not influenced in any way or form.
Honestly, guys, Kane shouldn't even be there, right? He shouldn't even be in the friendlies if that's going to happen. Because he's at the moment now, he's just a big distraction.
Gets tackled by the defender. Wow. Wins the ball back. Well done. Unlucky. Thrown to the Sailors inside their own half.
No, that happened the first half too, right?
You see, that's Richarlison. Will, when you ask what Richarlison's energy does, examples like that.
Oh, stop. It's not energy, dude. My 15-year-old son could score goals against this team.
It's not about scoring goals. It's him pressing and getting the ball off of him.
It's not pressing. It's doing what the coach asked you to do. That's it. Richarlison doesn't have the ego. Richarlison doesn't have the confidence to be able to say to Postecoglou, fuck you, I'm going to do what I want to do. Harry Kane is like, screw you, I play me, I'm Harry Kane. There's the difference.
That's not.
That is the difference, Dan.
Talking about
right? Any striker that's actually works their position and does what the manager says.
Offside, Dan.
Why does that always happen? This guy was born offside.
Good finish, though. Good finish. He took that well. But he's offside. Yeah, he's in. There's a corner ball. The ball got cleared. Then the header went back into Richarlison's space, but he was already offside before slotted it home with his left foot.
That was a really good finish.
There's definitely been a better tempo to this game. I think the players are all coming on second half. Solomon's in. Inside the area on the right-hand side. Solomon takes a player on. Fantastic.
Oh, my God.
Great little bit of skill there by Solomon. We've still got in possession of the ball. Højbjerg, Emerson on that right-hand side. Into Lo Celso, who plays the outside of the ball into the Solomon. Edge of the box. This is the kind of balls I was on about. Play them edge of the box. Just unlucky there. I don't.
And Elias, I'm sorry, I can't read your messages you keep sending me on WhatsApp because my phone is preoccupied watching the game now. Big up to you.
The Sailors cannot seem to get out of their own area now. I don't think that they're lacking energy as well.
That's what Stel and I was doing earlier in the first half, right? We just counted how many times were the Sailors crossing our half line.
3 times, right? That's it.
4, I think. 3 or 4 times. Yeah.
The only way they're going to get if they put a fast forward up there and they get someone in the middle of the pitch who just pins the ball over the top, like sort of diagonal ball over the top, and that player has to be quick enough to try and.
Richarlison just rugby tackled their guy.
No, he got the ball.
Is that the kind of energy you're talking about, Dan?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. But I thought he got the ball there.
No, he didn't get the ball.
Watch it back.
He didn't watch it back. Nah, he didn't even touch the ball, Dan.
No, but
absolutely steamrolled him there.
He swung at the ball. He didn't touch the ball.
It was like getting kicked by an express train there, Dan.
Okay,
You
but
got
listen,
kissed by an express
that's
train
what
right
I'm,
there.
that's what I'm
Boom.
talking about. In the fact that he's going to chase the player to get the ball off him. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Whether he's the best striker in the world, I understand, but he does have that energy and that like determination. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
he's a headless chicken. We all know that. There's no doubting that he's a headless
Pigeon.
chicken. Headless pigeon, yes. Headless
Pigeon,
pigeon, sorry. I got the wrong poultry.
Dear.
Højbjerg knocking it out wide to Perisic. I'm sure Reguilon's on his toes already. Højbjerg back to Højbjerg. Listen, everyone's pinned in their own half, just outside the area. So Spurs are moving the ball side to side. Ben Davies joining in. Højbjerg knocks it out wide to Perisic. Reguilon on the overlap. Knocks it out of play. Looks like he went out of play. Is it a corner or a goal kick? Corner ball. So every time Perisic comes out wide, receives the ball, you get the straight run from Reguilon to go and receive. That's what's been happening pretty much the whole
I have a
second half.
question for you guys, right? Is this Ange
I'm back
ball?
now.
Yeah, I think this
It's
This is
very
Ange ball?
difficult, man.
wide passes.
It's very difficult. How you can't determine this with the amount of players they got back. They got literally 11 players. Look at that, 25 yards, 30 yards outside the box. All of them are back there. How can we see what's Ange's ball when we're in control? That's the only thing you can say. We're in full control.
Solomon is really good.
Man, he's got some skills in him. So Celso edge of the box, knocks the ball out wide. Richarlison with a header. 4-1. It looks like now offside again.
Offsides again.
Offside again.
Oh my god!
He's got to time them. He's got to time them runs a lot better. He's got to time those
He was a
runs.
mile offside.
He's
He wasn't
offside.
even-
Stay onside,
He's got.
Dan, he needs to get 3 offside goals before he gets his hat trick, okay?
brother.
It's not that. He's
This
just
guy
got to time. He's got to time it better.
But he didn't even
But you know
try.
This guy's
Yeah,
got so
no,
much
it's-
energy. He's got so much energy
much
that he
energy.
gets onside.
Swear to God, if I hear the word energy one more time.
Oh,
Do you know what though? Lo Celso again, man, puts a lovely ball edge of the box. He puts a lovely ball. Listen, the guy, he's quality. Listen, this is why I find it so frustrating with these players, because the quality is clearly there, and it's so frustrating when it's nothing to do with their technical abilities, but more so their attitude. Listen, he's come on the right foot. Maybe this way of playing will suit him a lot better. And if this is the Lo Celso that we're going to get, I'm not talking about today because we saw good stuff against West Ham as well. But he's picked up some really good. I've been looking at his position play. Oh, he's in again. Solomon. Oh, should have been 4-1. Another save from the goalkeeper.
That was a good side foot volley. You controlled that well. Iggy, what did I say about the Celso? What have I always said about
No.
the Celso?
I listen.
get heat.
Still, Lo Celso and Ndombele, whenever I talk about them, what do I always say? Technically, they're frustrating because they're so good on the ball. But what's so good on the ball when you don't put it at the disposal of the team? Like now, if this is the Lo Celso that we're going to get, where he's playing for the team, and maybe this way of playing it suits him better. I don't know, man. It's early doors. I'm not going to jump. I'm not going to jump in both feet, man. I'll need to see
He's
more.
always
with
been
him.
a good player, but unfortunately, our fan base trashes players so quickly that clearly have got technical ability.
But wait, hold on. Still, hold on.
The problem is they can't see someone that's got technical ability, and they trash them. I can see within a couple of games whether a player's got the technical ability. The rest is about the tactics and how we deploy the player. Yeah, the mindset is important. I agree. But I don't think the Celso's mindset was never on it.
No, but do you not agree that every time with Argentina, would see a different comes back injured, not interested, just something would happen every time he used to come back from international duty.
I saw a manager called Pochettino who played the kind of football we like, and Lo Celso, Sessegnon, and Ndombele came in. Within the first 3 months, we sacked that manager. Fine, you've made your decision. Stupid decision, you've made it. bring in a continuation of that type of manager.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
that's the
I'm on
players
board with
you've
that.
got.
I'm on
You
board
bring
with
in
that.
Mourinho, which I've got nothing against, but now you need to build a Mourinho team. Mourinho would bypass the midfield. He'd dink the ball over the midfield and get it straight to Kane and Son. That just makes players like Ndombele, Lo Celso, any midfielder, not just them, Dele Alli, you name it, he makes them redundant. It's almost like, what are they there for then? Unless they make a long
No, I agree with
sprint
that.
to
I
support the
get
attack.
that.
So it killed those players. Then they went out on loan. Conte came in. Conte wasn't as bad, but Conte wanted workaholics. And those players weren't that, because we've killed them, in my view. Maybe there's an argument saying Ndombele doesn't work hard enough. He's always going to be that way. Fair enough. I can listen to the argument. But I've always said, and I said it all along, players like Skip, players like Lo Celso, they get trashed, and it's unfair. Give them 2-3 years under one manager, and I've said that 1,000 times, and then judge them. Because if you look at Lo Celso at Betis, he was quality, man. He was such a good player, but he played behind the striker. You can't play him deep. You can't play him out wide. He's got to be in that number 10 role, or maybe a number 8, but only if you've got a brilliant number 6 behind him. That's when you'll see the best of Lo Celso. But if we're going to be doing this pragmatic, dogmatic football, then certain players, it doesn't fit the system. Lo Celso doesn't fit a Conte system.
I would argue
Ange system, right? Ange is supposed to be the free-flowing, creative, fast front foot football, right? So
I think
that's my big question now, right? With Ange coming in,
would you fear? Surely 4-1.
Yeah, would you fear that?
Makes it. No, that was Lo Celso.
On the topic of Lo Celso,
would you fear that a lot of these players will still be here?
I fear
Eugene, half of this squad needs to go. Half of this squad needs to go if we're going to play successful front foot attacking football. The whole
Look at this Solomon. Skill on the right hand side. Solomon takes on a man and then he knocks the ball back, gets intercepted. Lo Celso's there, smashes it in.
Richarlison was about
but the idea was there though, man, knocking it back. The first half, we were trying to get that ball in the 6 yards.
Look,
but in the first half, we was going past it, man.
Iggy, in the first half, right, we have players like Kane, Son, Maddison, and we can't do things like this. In the second half, we changed the
execution. Eugene, what?
Hold on. Look at the position of Richarlison. He plays in the striker role. We get the ball out wide, and Harry Kane's behind the play. So we're having to pull it back rather than into the box. It's what Will's been saying.
It was too obvious. It's too bait. Also, what Kulusevski
is not in his right position.
No, it's not just that. Also, you look at the wingers, like Kulusevski went past the man and then he would knock it into the 6 yard box where it would get intercepted by the goalkeeper. That's not the area to look for. You've got to look, once you get into the byline, once you get into that byline, if the striker isn't there to get it on the first post, you've got to go back. Put it behind where Sarr was.
I understand, but Iggy, this is the second game in pre-season we have seen. We put out the first, considered the better team in the first half, and we come back with shit results. We put out the less better team in the second half, and they're playing open, fast football. Why is there such a big gap there?
I'll tell you why. Right? Because we're still Tottenham Hotspur.
Hotspur. Good one.
Yeah, but for me, I mean, Reguilon's got to stay.
I mean, Reguilon.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I don't mind keeping Lo Celso. I mean, with this type of performance,
looking good. The other thing, guys, I think Will touched upon it with when he sees Maddison and Kane, is where
they clash, right, Iggy? They seem to be
because Kane they don't clash. Kane gets in Maddison's way.
Yeah, yes, they haven't worked out that position where Richarlison, Lo Celso, it's very clear. Richarlison will go on the last man, play off the shoulder, and that leaves that free space to Lo Celso to go in. Maddison and Kane haven't quite found that understanding yet because they're stepping on each other's toes. I think if Maddison plays with Richarlison, you will see a different.
That's why I said. Why hasn't Ange changed it yet? Why hasn't Ange put Maddison and Richarlison in that first game and see what happens?
Because he said
Yeah,
he's
at the
just doing it for fitness. Like, do you watch
Yeah,
his
at the
press
moment it's just
conferences?
you're right. At the
Or
moment, it's just fitness.
he literally said why. He said,
Yeah,
don't
I
put
was-
any. He said, but don't put any weight on who plays or who plays with who. He said, or even what position a player is playing in. He said, all we're doing is just getting minutes in their legs.
Also,
Okay.
to add to that, all I will say is that this team that's playing today, that first 11, would have probably played that game against Leicester City, and I think we probably would have seen this 11 start this game.
No, because we
You with
knew
me?
we knew the 11 that was going to play against Leicester City.
Yeah, it was
Which
pretty
was
much
which
one
was
that
the first
started
11
today.
minus Højbjerg. It was the only
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
But I
Højbjerg,
think if that Leicester game had gone ahead, I think this 11 right here, or this second string of players that are playing in this second half, would have been the players that start.
Oh, how
Let's
are you going to
start
miss
today.
that? There's only a keeper in the goal.
It was a block. It got blocked. It's a corner kick, Dan.
That was
But you're right, guys. I mean, I like.
Watch the game, Dan.
I'm watching the game. That looks like he just
Shitting on
guys,
players. Forget that.
But guys, okay, the Shakhtar game is coming up, right? And that Shakhtar game will be at home, right? Would you think Ange will still be using this formula, or will you think he'll mix it up?
Another
No,
block.
he'll do exactly the same. He'll do
Yeah,
exactly
he
the
was
same.
the exact same.
GKD.
pre-season.
GKD.
Oh,
I would
what a
definitely
shot,
keep.
Oliver.
I would keep Reguilon.
Not
And I will
Davis.
keep Udoji. I would let I will let Davis go if he's going to be a left back. Perisic, it depends. If we're playing him further up on the field, it looks like right now that Ange is occupying him in the left wing role. If it's Son and Perisic as backup, that's fine as well. Perisic won't be used as a left back.
What about Solomon then? What about Solomon then? We're going to have him as a right back.
Solomon's on the right. We got him on the right, haven't we? Solomon's on the right.
Backup for Kulu.
Kulusevski. That's two players there. I'm happy to have Perisic as a left winger. I'm happy to have him as left winger as cover for Son. That's two players there. Two players with Solomon and Kulusevski on the right. Kane and Richarlison. Kane depends if he stays. And the number 10, I'm happy to have Maddison and Lo Celso. And then the midfield, we got Bentancur's coming back. We've got Højbjerg might leave, but you know that's subject to change because Højbjerg might leave. We don't know Bentancur exactly when he's coming back and how he's coming back. So we can only go on with what we got at the moment, and that's Skip, Sarr, and Bissouma. Bissouma, I want to see this year. I want to see the one that we saw against for Brighton. Sorry. So that midfield is subject to change still, because we don't know if Højbjerg is staying or leaving, or maybe if a Skip or Sarr might be going. I don't know. And at defense and at the back, obviously, well, at the back, it's sorry. At the back, we don't know yet.
All right. Yeah. And that's the big question, right? At the back, right? We still have the big question of at the back, right? If Ange stays with this at the back defenders, right?
It's subject to change again.
We're
playing
gonna
Davis at the moment.
we're gonna get humped while 8 players are up there, 2 players who can't defend, and the ball over the top, we get opened up again.
Yeah.
All right. That's the sad part.
Americanka, I don't know. Bentancur's meant to be coming back earlier than predicted. So it was predicted that he would
I
come
think it's
back when he
October
did it
now.
in December, but we're looking at
October.
October now. So he's already made up 2 months. So we expected him in the new year, but now it looks like it's gonna be October. But of course,
No, we never know.
him being available to play in October and is going to take time. He's going to need minutes. He's going to need games to find. What? Is that email
Joe
come
Lewis
through?
has turned himself in.
Yeah.
Breaking news. Well,
He's always been there.
the evidence that they clearly have.
No, he's actually turned himself in.
No.
He's always been in New
Yeah,
York,
but
right? I thought
what was he
for
gonna do?
investigation.
He's wait.
So I'm confused. What was we expecting him to do? Go hiding?
No.
Yeah.
He turned himself
They
in
must
means
have-
like
He did it.
I had myself in. Like isn't that acceptance of guilt?
No, it's not necessary. Well, I mean,
No, for
kind of.
me,
Yes,
turning
no.
himself in is not being arrested. It's like rather than being waiting to be arrested,
Being
you might as
arrested,
well
right?
go to the station yourself.
Bernie Madoff did the same thing. If people remember, turned himself in. He got 150 years in prison and died in prison. So
Mm-hmm.
And the Americanca, no, the other Spurs channels aren't making a big deal out of this Joe Lewis thing. It's far more serious than Sean made it out to be.
Sean will protect Enoch and Levy to the end.
Like he said, there's no way they're going to put an 85-year-old man in prison. And I said, well, they put the counter to that is they put a 70-year-old man. They sentenced a 70-year-old man for 150 years. Bernie Madoff only had 11 charges against him. Joe Lewis has 19.
Listen,
Oh
Sean supports Enoch and Levy above Tottenham Hotspur, the football team. I'm telling you, I've never understood it. There's a few fans like that. I've never understood it. I've never understood the obsession in defending an ownership more.
I don't think he was necessarily supporting. He wasn't supporting. He wasn't supporting. I watched his stream. He wasn't supporting them per se. But he was just basically downplaying the seriousness of the charges and accusations, as if it wasn't a big deal.
I have a question.
But
does this mean that he loses all his assets?
He doesn't lose his assets.
It depends.
First.
Oh my God, please, man. I've been praying for this day so long.
No, you just have to pay a fine if he doesn't get prison time. If he gets prison time, he just has prison time. They don't take assets unless you can't pay the bill, right? So the government can't just seize all of your things because you did one crime. What they do is they charge you.
Yeah.
They charge. Sorry?
But
Did he do 19?
No, but the thing is
19
that
what?
if 19 charges, right, in this case, right, if he gets 19 charges and all of them he gets guilty verdicts for it, then there'll be a fine for each charge. So
a fine or prison time for each charge.
Yeah, fine or prison time for each charge, right? If he's smart enough, maybe he'll go do a plea bargain as quick as possible. Maybe that's why he's turning himself in, because number one, he can say that he didn't gain profits from any of this information, but other people gain profits. You can say no. So it's up to whether the I guess your Justice Department will go after the people who made the profits out of it. So he will be the
That's
first
how they got. Hold on. That's okay. So the reason why they have text messages and stuff from the pilots is probably because they've already arrested the pilots, right? And then the pilots are probably the ones who ratted Joe Lewis out. Right? So Joe Lewis himself didn't profit. Hold on. Joe Lewis himself didn't profit from this scheme. What he did is he provided information which is illegal. Yes. Right. So it's not that they're going to seize his assets. It's not that they're going to seize his assets and they're going to take the club from him. That's not the impact on Tottenham Hotspur. The impact on Tottenham Hotspur is the public relations press nightmare, the image of the ownership, whether the FA considers them to be, ethical owners and right?
The fit and proper tests and all that.
I have a question. I have a question.
But the thing is that if Joe Lewis comes up and pleads guilty and try to escape jail time and says that he'll pay whatever fine it's imposed on him, then that will maybe hit him hard on his money, the pocket side. That might turn him around and says that he has to cash out. He will need that. You're talking 19 charges, one charge, 25 million, Will, if I'm not mistaken, right? Maximum.
Yeah, if the company's public traded, which Tavistock is, right? So Enoch is a private owned company, so it's not. But that's not what the charge is against. It's against. It's for the publicly traded companies. So yes, it's 25 million for each charge. So 25 million. Well, no, sorry, 11 of the charges are 20 million. 5 of the charges I think are 25 million, and then the other three, the last three are 5 million apiece.
Okay. So that means if he pleads guilty, let's say, on an average per charge, sorry.
Lewis is saying sorry for playing Daniel Levy.
No, I was just going to say, Joe Lewis has taken a few moments of his busy schedule to before he turned himself in. His last words before going to jail was, "Mr. Stelios, please forgive me for making Daniel Levy the chairman. I wronged the Spurs fans by doing that." That was just before he handed himself in. He wanted to make that message be known to Stel in Tottenham away. To Stel, do you have any words in response for that?
I'll get my
Okay.
lawyers to draft the official response later on today. In fact, Donna
but we-
Cullen, where's Donna Cullen?
We've got a
Donna Cullen in the chat.
Yeah.
We-
I need
But
you
Will,
to,
let's say
we've got a super chat. Have you read this?
I've got a super chat here
Yeah.
from Joe Lewis. Big up, Joe,
Sorry,
from
there's a
the who turned that off.
Yeah.
Because
I have a
Joe
question.
Lewis.
I have a question.
Can I read out the super chat, Dan? Dan, I need to read out the super chat.
Wait.
All right.
Guys, let me read the super chat, please. Butler, McQueen, Mia, Callan, and Ricky failed me. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But is
okay.
there any chance? Is there any chance
Ricky.
Levy is one of the
Richie.
people that he gave information to?
No, there is. There is. We do not know who are the,
I'm
the
assuming
19
it means
people.
Ricky Sachs.
If there is 19 charges, that means the Justice Department have spoken to 19 people, right? Or less than 19.
No. That's not how it works, right? There's 19 charges because he's broken 19 different laws.
Yes.
Right? Or 19 instances of the law. And in fact,
Yes.
it's not 19. It's 11 instances of one law, 5 instances of
Okay.
another law, and 3 instances of another law, right?
Okay.
3 different cases, right? So we have text message. We have text. They've the AP and Reuters have published, quotes from the evidence against him from 3 or 4 different incidents and multiple people within each incident, right? So if you provide information to say 5 people, that's 5 instances of.
That's 5 charges there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not like they
Guys,
went
we're
and
talking
spoke
about-
to 19 different people.
Yeah.
So
I
for
know.
the benefit
So
of
let's
those
say-
who are watching, guys, the games we're talking about is this. The game's kind of slowed down a little bit. A lot of substitutes
Yeah.
getting made.
So
So there's not much been going on. But I promise you, if anything happens, any goal out action, we'll be sure to let you know. But whilst we continue to chat about this Joe Lewis situation,
Let's I'm saying, like, okay, on an average of 19 charges, he averaged out the fine about 10 million per charge, right? So you're talking about 190 million that he has to pay the fines in, correct?
Probably more than that.
Well, let's say like minimum 190 million. And when
No, it's way more than that. Even just the 11 charges at 20 million, if you do the math, that's 220 million, right? So
yeah. But let's say if you plea bargains, not every charge, because the maximum they can charge you is 20 million. You get what I'm saying? That's the maximum per charge. You guys know. The maximum per charge, that's 5 million per maximum. Let's say an average of 10 million per charge, 190 million. Does the Justice Department want cash up
Goes
front?
on the counter. Richarlison penalty. He's been brought down.
no, it looks like edge of the box.
No, play on.
He's not giving
Play on.
anything.
Then
First it was Joe, now it's Donna.
no,
who's
it's outside
asking.
the box. Outside
Can
the
you
box.
get in touch with me about the lawyers? Yes, I will. I'll reach out to you. I need to make a few phone calls.
Brother, even my mom knows nothing about football. She's just texted me, Danny, did you hear what happened to the owner of Tottenham?
it's all over the news.
Yeah.
Like, this is
It's great.
It's big news in America, man.
Maximum
you're
financial
an English fan, you
penalty of
wouldn't know that.
360 million.
what happened?
Maximum 360 million. Okay. That's the maximum. Correct. And will the Justice Department want cash up front to pay these fines? Right. He will have to do some plea bargain not to get himself in jail, unless the Justice Department becomes real hardcore and wants to throw him to jail.
They don't have to plea at all. I mean, they could, if they have enough. They usually only plea bargain if there's not enough evidence. Like if say the evidence is a bit like shady or something like that, and there's like a 50% chance of winning in court, then they'll do a plea bargain. But if they've got hard rock solid evidence, there's no reason for the prosecution not to just prosecute, right? Like that's what this our U.S. Attorney Williams there in the Southern District of New York, he's out for blood. He's not.
Yeah, I know.
He doesn't care about the money.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because the way he spoke, right? He's already a billionaire, and why should he do things like that, right? But
So this guy is trying to get into politics, and he's one of those anti-billionaire type of politicians, right?
Rich,
So
anti-super rich, right? Yeah, I understand. But too bad. So no matter how I see it, right? If he needs the money to pay up the fines, right, and it has to be a cash kind of thing, will he sell his paintings to pay it, or will he sell his share in Edic to pay it?
Emerson, Richarlison's in. Could he make it 4, 5? Yes, it's a goal. Hat trick for Richarlison.
I told you.
And the pigeon's off.
Rig.
And the pigeon's off. Hat trick for Richarlison.
Rig. I told you Richarlison
He's
was still
still
a hat
shit.
trick. Right.
He's still shit. Not for me.
Good finish,
Not
though.
for me, man.
And Lo Celso
finish
again.
again.
Look at the Lo Celso receiving the
Good
ball
finish
between the
against
lines.
Yeah. But still, remember, right? We were saying this, right?
The goalie didn't even come out with his hands. He went the other way.
You lose,
It's a
son. You
pop
lose,
side,
man.
man.
Craig.
Do this against Shakhtar Donetsk. Do this against Shakhtar Donetsk, and I'll
Barcelona.
make praise.
Yeah, I've always Shakhtar and Donetsk would offer a different.
Still,
He's a rubbish.
you remember the
Rubbish
first watch
player.
along, right? Remember the first watch along?
Huh?
What we said. You remember the first watch along against West Ham? Richarlison couldn't score for peanuts, right? And then we said that if he came out
under pressure, he's not good, man. He's not a good player.
Yeah. If he,
Somebody
if he
let me turn Dan's camera off.
I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. I hope he enjoys the moment. This is his level, though. This is the Richarlison level.
Oh, this is his level.
Time to sell.
Look at the salty
Now's
Richarlison.
the time to sell now. Sell him now.
Where were you? Where were you,
sell
Dan,
him
against
now.
West Ham? Dan, where were you
I was
against
in my
West
room
Ham?
watching
Where
the
were you?
game.
Yeah, he was
I
in the
didn't hear a
mall.
word from you about Richarlison.
He was
then, man.
crying under his covers because Richarlison missed so many sitters. That's where he was.
I was
Where
at
were you
my
there,
grandma's house watching the game. I was at my grandma's watching the game.
Yeah. I thought you were in the mall, right? Checking out some hotties or something like that. Yeah.
Eugene, nobody goes to the mall anymore. Like that's
Stop it.
Bro,
Oh, Dan
that's so boomer.
I went to the mall yesterday.
Dan went to the mall yesterday.
Don't let Will tell you that you're not up to culture.
What did you do at the mall, Dan?
I went to watch the movie.
Spurs on the
Okay,
attack
so
again.
that's not,
Perisic on the left-hand side. Ball
that's
to
not the
box.
mall. That's the movie theater. The movie theater might be in the mall, but you didn't go to the mall to just walk around and hang out with your friends and pick up
And then
chicks
we
at the
walked
mall.
around. And then we walked around.
Yeah, how many girls did you? What was your Riz like at the mall there, Dan?
Hold up. You are funny because actually something did
Breaking
happen.
play.
Something. No, I'm being dead ass. I'm being dead ass. You laughing? You lot can laugh and everything. Something did happen about that.
All right. Tell us.
I'm not gonna say anything on stream. Maybe I'll put something in the private chat. But something did happen about that. Like type
So
of.
did you get a phone number? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah.
Breaking play,
Dan,
guys.
you're a YouTube superstar now, right? Everybody knows you in the mall, right?
There's a breaking play. Emerson's on the floor, guys. There's 92nd minute. We've got 4 minutes added off. Maybe a minute more will be added on. Full ball. Thanks for asking a question. Question for Iggy. Do you think Tonali will bang at Newcastle? I think Tonali's a quality player. They definitely played over the odds for him. They've paid over the odds, but that doesn't take away Tonali's a good player. He will do really well. Combines quality and quantity, and you guys will see for yourself. I think he'll fit in well in the Premier League, and it's rare for me to say that about Italian players, but he will do well.
Elias, super chat. Thank you. Get Dan and his Richie flag off the stream still. If he does it again, I'll just remove him from the stream. If he puts it back now.
Oh, look at the
Listen, I just want to say, right, I don't hate Richarlison as a person, right? I hope he has a great season. I really do. My view on him is he does not have what it takes to be the player we want. And I don't rate him. I don't rate him as a player. I don't think he's a good player. At this level, I expect Alfie Devine to run rings around players at this level. I expect Skip to boss midfield at this level. This is a B-Tech pub team for me. It's
C-Tech.
C-Tech.
D-Tech even.
Final score. Final score. First 5.
Spurs have won the game. We've beaten the Sailors, guys. The Tiger Cup is ours. It's coming home. Bring that Tiger trophy.
Yeah, Tiger Cup.
Put it next to that Audi Cup.
You know, Tiger beer.
The next game will be good because Shakhtar Donetsk will be that'll be a half decent challenge. Shakhtar
I agree. I look forward to the next 2 games.
Why do they never show Richarlison's back? I want to see that Neymar tattoo.
He took it off, didn't he? I thought he took it off.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
There's Richarlison. He's got the shirt. The shirt's covering Neymar.
Brother, why are you so obsessed with
this? He's keeping the ball, man. He's keeping the match ball.
He scored a hat trick.
No, come on, Dad, man. Seriously. He's keeping the match ball.
You scored a hat trick.
Again, friendly, man.
Nah.
Oh, Lord. Look, he's keeping the ball, man.
Brother, he scored a hat trick. That's what's supposed to happen.
In a pre-season match.
Yes.
Let him have it.
It's like somebody going to the shop.
I hate him as a player.
Then he gets the item, and then you're like, oh my God, he got the item. Yes, he got the item. He paid for it.
Wait,
Big up, Dan. We love you, man.
That's a really shit analogy, Dan. I'm gonna say that.
That's the best
You
analogy
can't
I've ever
keep the
seen.
match ball, man. It's a preseason game. It's not even an official game, and
He's
you're
got a
gonna
hat
keep the
trick.
ball.
It doesn't matter.
It's okay. Let him
this
have
season.
it.
Just let him have it, bro. You know how much that's gonna help his confidence. First of all,
What kind of confidence is that, Dan?
Coach said he lost
Iggy,
against
Dan,
Iggy, you go on a rant, right?
Dan, that's like me. Hold on. This is like me having a boxing match with you, Dan, right? Beating the shit out of you and then taking the gloves, like taking your gloves off of you and taking them home with me because I knocked the shit out of you.
But when you beat someone up in a boxing game, nobody takes the other person's gloves. That just doesn't happen. When you go in a football match,
It doesn't happen in a football game either. The referee doesn't go and give him the ball. He goes and takes it.
The referee gave him the ball.
Hold on.
The referee gave him the
It's
ball.
okay. Let him take it. I'm saying,
Bless you, man.
No,
Iggy, you go on a rant.
I'm happy for Richarlison. Let him take it. Let him think he's
Let him
made it.
take
Let him
it,
feel he's worth
yeah.
£65 million because he beat the Sailors and scored a hat trick. Good on him, man. You know,
The sailors have sunk. The sailors have
Well done.
sunk. The sailors have sunk.
well done. You've done good, man.
Let him have it. Yeah, let him have it.
That's his personality. He loves
This
pissing off
comment right here,
everyone.
this comment right
He
here
can't-
makes
he
everybody
won't-
mad.
He's not going to change. I don't know who you're talking about. If it's about me, thank you for
talking about
watching. Make
Richarlison.
sure you like and subscribe. And if this is about me,
That's
just
true,
remember,
man.
you keep watching me. You can't get
No.
enough of me.
Who's crying? We're making
talking about-
fun of the guy.
He's talking
Nobody's
about Richarlison.
crying.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, if you're going to come in with some banter and go against us because we're bantering Richarlison's silliness.
I'm not even that convinced he's talking about Stell. I don't know who
Like,
he's talking
I
He's
take
talking
it all
about
back.
Richarlison.
I take it all back. I
I
take
think
it all
he's
back.
talking about Richarlison.
I didn't know who you were talking about. I apologize to you, man. I'm used to people just
Yeah,
attacking
I
me,
think-
so I'm just defensive
I
every
did
time.
think straight away, I
Okay,
did
sorry,
think
sorry.
it doesn't sound like
Was
he's
was
attacking
was
you.
was was Richarlison crying just now?
No, he wasn't.
Was he?
No, he
Why
won't.
would
No,
he be
Right.
okay, this guy that you're talking about is mocking us and calling us crybabies because we are taking the piss out of Richarlison.
No,
I will.
he's
He
saying-
says I'm talking about Richarlison. He says I'm talking about Richarlison.
Yeah,
No,
look, read the comment, the two comments. Hold on. Read the two comments. Dan, zip it for a second. Don't make me put up the animation.
Okay. Okay.
Read the first comments, though.
Which comment?
The first comment, the comment before this.
The same
The one
guy
that you read
commented.
before, the one with-
just
Yeah,
before that.
that's
Well,
his
this one.
personality, Richarlison's personality. He loves pissing everyone off. You, us, can keep crying all you want. He's not going to change. He being Richarlison, this guy's taking a shot at us because we're taking the piss out of Richarlison.
No, he's saying
Not
keep
effective.
crying, like keep running about him. He's not going to change. I get it. Okay, he's not taking
Yeah.
a shot. I get it.
Cry more,
I get
cry
it.
more.
That's not a shot.
Yeah,
That's not.
we
a
are not
shot.
crying about anything. We are making fun of an absolute knob who takes home a game ball from a preseason friendly against a team that is ranked lower than USL American teams. That's what we're doing. So you can keep crying more if that gives you pride as a Brazilian, I guess, or whatever for whatever reason you're sticking up for Richarlison. Then take it home. Go on. Take your pigeons. Go celebrate Richarlison's hat trick against 17-year-olds. Go for it, bud.
You're supposed. Oh my god, I've never seen.
You imagine
anything
when
like
when at the end of the career they'll ask Kane, this match ball that you got here, who did you score? I scored 3 against Southampton, 3 against whatever teams in the Premier League. You'll say many teams, and they're Richie, that match ball there, who'd you score against? Was it a
Lions
league
City
game?
Sailors.
No. Was it a cup game? No. It was a preseason game against Lions City Sailors.
Okay, but it's not like he's gonna keep it in his trophy cabinet. Let's be real here. He's just gonna take the match. Maybe he'll just give it away to somebody.
And
Like,
do what with it, Stan? And if he's not going to put it on display, if he's not going to display anywhere in
He
his
can
home,
give it away,
why is
bro.
he
But
taking it?
it's-
He's
so
giving
what
it
is he
away.
supposed to do? The referee offers him the match ball because he's gotten a hat trick. What is he supposed to do? Oh no, because I'm gonna
Give
piss
it
off a lot of
back.
people.
Give
Because
it
I'm gonna
back.
piss off a lot of people because it's a preseason friendly. I'm not gonna
Sign
take the ball.
it. Sign
Come
it
on,
and give
man.
it to the ball
That's not a
boy.
hat trick. When you take a hat trick,
Give it to
you're
the ball boy.
supposed-
No, you take
know
it and
he's
you
gonna
give
do
it to
that.
somebody in the crowd.
You
You
don't know if
walk
he's
up
gonna
to
do
the
that.
fans and you
How
give
do
it
you
to
know he's not
somebody in
gonna
the.
do that?
What?
How do you know he's not gonna do that?
Because he walked off the pitch with it. He held it in his hand for like 30 seconds and kept going. What are you talking about? They showed him walking around with it for like 20 minutes.
It took the opponent's shirt and the ball.
Okay.
Just
Dan,
give it to him. Right?
you know what?
I mean,
No, you guys,
yeah,
I think
just
first
give
of
it
all,
to him, guys. Give
wait.
it
There's
to him.
football analysis, and then there's
He needs
making
it.
deals out
He
of little
needs it,
things.
guys. Give it to him. He needs it,
No,
right?
Wait,
He needs
wait,
it.
but 1 second. There's football analysis, and then there's making big deals about little things. He's literally gotten the match ball for scoring a hat trick. Like that is the most basic thing in
Man,
football.
he scored a hat trick against nobodies. Literally,
Doesn't
U.S.
matter
high
who
school
scored the
teams could
hat-trick
beat
against.
this team
It
5-1.
doesn't matter who he scored the hat trick against.
Yes, it does, Dan. If he scores a hat trick against the U14s, he shouldn't be taking the match ball home. Period.
He takes it. He takes it.
Oh.
I don't think he's gonna put that in his house. He's got other.
It's gonna frame it. We're watching this highlight reel on Twitter here in about 30 minutes.
Brother, you guys.
He did the freaking pigeon on his first goal, Dan. You shouldn't be
And on the third.
celebrating.
And on the third, and right.
Have some pride.
This
This is exactly why he does those things.
He needs. Okay, coming back to
Dan,
it. Why
it's
so?
like- it's like-
Okay, guys.
It's like you scoring a hat trick against the U10.
No. Iggy, remember in the first half, you were saying that why are we so serious? Why are we so this? Why are we so that? Right? Getting so uptight. You asked us to calm, right? Now I'm asking you to calm. Let him have it. Right?
Calm,
Let him have it. Right? It's just the match ball. It's just a ball. Let him have it. That might give him some confidence. That might give him motivation, right, to be better when the season starts, right, and to score more goals, more than 2 goals in the Premier League.
Listen, if he uses this as a confidence booster,
What
scores
planet
3
are you
goals.
lot on? What planet?
If he uses it, then fine. But let's see what he does against Shakhtar and Barcelona. Then
He's
maybe,
gonna
just
score a hat
maybe.
trick against Barcelona.
Listen to the hypocrisy I'm hearing.
Damn,
An
what
hour
are you
ago,
smoking, dude?
you lot said to me, "What's the point of smashing a team 7-0? What confidence do you get from that?" Now he smashed through against that team. He can get confidence from it. Which one is it?
No.
Which one is it?
Okay. But
Don't do that still.
Thank
Don't
you
do
very
that.
much.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I'm saying-
Don't do that. I know what you're doing. I'm saying don't do that.
You
Don't do
can't
that.
have it both ways.
Don't do that. Still.
You
Don't do that.
can.
why is the stream done?
Don't
Aren't they gonna
do
make
that.
a trophy?
I said, and
you
if it
what
helps,
do you get out of smashing a team 7-0? This guy bangs a hat
But
trick
can I
against a
say
new
something?
team.
Can
You
I
can
say
get-
something?
Once I finish, you
Can I-
can. Yeah, once I finish. You said to me, what do you get out of smashing up this team? Stay
Oh.
calm. Now he's smashed them up. Oh,
Yeah,
he can
I
get
just said
something
that.
from
I
it.
said
It makes no
It is-
sense. None of it.
right.
Right.
Two things, and I'll acknowledge both of the things you said, which I know what you did there. The first thing, I was calm even when we were 1-0 down, and I said the same thing. And the second half, at the end of this game, I'm still calm because it was a nothing game, nothing but fitness to the legs. In Richarlison's situation, because he had such a dry spell against West Ham, he couldn't hit barn door against West Ham
Because he's
hasn't
so
scored
bad.
Yeah, he hasn't scored an official goal since Liverpool away. He's got 4 bookings, 4 goals he scored, 3 of them were offsides, ruled out, chalked off, got yellow cards. So he hasn't scored since Liverpool away before today. I'm saying if he can use this hat trick as a confidence booster for his own self, and it benefits him going into the Shakhtar games and Barcelona, then so be it. Having said that, I take nothing from what I saw today. I wasn't taking anything. I wasn't putting anything to the fact that when we was losing 1-0, and I don't take anything now that we won 5-1 because I knew it was a nothing game. You can't put anything to this game. What can you? And I'll say again, what do you take? You guys were all losing your freaking minds when you was 1-0 down, and now that we've beaten them 5-1, you guys are not losing your
I'm
minds
still
anymore
losing
now.
my mind. We should have beat that team 12-13-1. What are you talking about?
For me personally, it makes little difference. Beating these guys 17-0, I don't take nothing from it. Nothing.
Yeah, it shows
Nothing.
you that we're playing at
Beating
the level that we should be playing. Beating this side 17-1 shows us that we are playing at the level that is expected of a Premier League football team against a 50th ranked league 3rd place team.
We shouldn't even be playing these guys.
Change your battery
We
pack,
shouldn't
Dan.
even be playing these guys.
Come
We shouldn't
on,
even
man, I
be
was
playing.
waiting
We
for you
shouldn't
to
even
see it.
be. We should not even be playing a team ranked this level. It's embarrassing. I don't know a team in world football that sets up a pre-season against a ranked team of this level.
Brian
Not a
means
Premier
it.
League side, guys. I'm sorry.
We've got a super
That you
chat
don't-
from Scorpions Fan for Life who says, "Hi guys, come on Spurs, but this game is terrible. In my opinion, I'm worried. I think it will. Spurs fans will look at it two ways: your way and the other way. So it's
It's going to be 2 weeks now till we
it
play
is what
again.
it is.
2 weeks.
We
now
have to
till
take
play
whatever
again.
positives we can.
2 weeks without
as
Tottenham.
long as they're realistic positives, I think they have to be realistic, but each
Yeah,
their own.
more or less
Listen, my opinion.
Okay, let's
It's
talk
not-
about them.
Hmm.
So let's talk about them. What do we take
18
out
days before we play.
post match? What do we take out today?
I think the biggest positive
we
for
take?
me out of this game, the biggest positive for me is that there are fringe players. There are the so-called B team players who, for 2 games in a row now, in my view, have outperformed the A team players. I think the players that we're looking at to shine, the Romeros, the Kulus, the Kanes, and so on, the Madisons, I'm being more impressed by the Reglions, the Lo Celsos, the Solomons. If I'm going to be really honest with you, the B team players are showing up the A team players in preseason.
Solomon started the first game, so he was an 18 player the first game. He didn't play well at all the first game, Solomon.
Nah, he played very well.
What are you talking about, Dan? How many goals did he score, Dan? How many assists did he have?
All right, then I see your point, but there's players who I thought are probably done and dusted, or right, he's just having a look at them for the sake of having a look at them because everyone gets a chance. There are players who have been written off by a lot of fans, some of them myself as well, who are actually standing out more in the preseason than the go-to players. That's one thing I've noticed. I
agree. Lo Celso, I agree with you on Lo Celso. I agree with you on Reguilon. I agree with you. I mean, that's about it, really. Those are the only 2 standout players that have been consistently good over both matches.
Like Iggy was saying it, he started the whole conversation about Lo Celso. Everyone had written off Lo Celso. He's had 2 good games for us now. Okay, both against average teams, but
that's why I say I want to see him.
Reggie's done better than any other of the left backs for us so far. He's done better than Ben Davies, in my opinion. Wide, done better than Udogie.
I think those 2, Udogie and Reguilon, for me, the left back spots. If there's 2 places, I'd look at those 2 guys. Yeah. Because Udogie is still young. I'm happy to be patient with him. He's 18, 19 years old. And you've got Reguilon, who's experienced. At this level, he's experienced. I think he's good enough for our level. So I'm not.
Harry Kane hasn't scored a goal this season.
Kane, you can see that he's
from open play. Beg your pardon.
But you can see Kane, man. Like, there's no way that this talk and this situation is not affecting him in any way. You have to be like not human for it not to be affected. However professional you are, it is. But I agree. Lo Celso, Maddison, I'm happy in a 10. The defense today wasn't really tested, and then the one time it was, we conceded. So there is vulnerabilities there, but we expect that. Solomon's a player that intrigues me. I think he'll be during the season, even if coming off the bench, is somebody that you can see that he will impact the game because he has that in him. Perisic, if this is the Perisic that will play as a left wing or left forward as a cover for Kane, I can accept that, but it all depends on Perisic's mindset. Is he somebody that just wants to leave Spurs to go and play first team football for hijack split back in his home country? It remains to be seen. But if he gets his head round playing as a left winger as cover for Son, I can get on board with that. We need to see something in midfield. I didn't like the midfield today. I didn't like the central part of it. I don't think we were dominant enough. I didn't see much of the first half, guys, so you probably have to fill in the gaps for me in that merit. But in the second half, I still didn't see that. Højbjerg, I didn't really see much of him. Skip, again, very passive. Lo Celso we saw. So that area of the pitch, Skip and Højbjerg, and I don't know how Bissouma and Sarr did in the first half. I didn't see much of them. We need to review that.
Bissouma and Sarr were kind of missing. I mean, Maddison was very active. He was the one who was creating all of the half chances that we had. I'd actually like to see Maddison, Lo Celso paired, and then Maddison, Lo Celso, Bissouma midfield. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
What about what do you think of Madison Bentancur? Because that's what my ideal would be.
Bentancur's injured till like October,
I know.
right? So
I know, but when he comes back, like that would be my.
it's
best
going to take time to get up to speed. When you're injured for that long, almost a year, 8-9 months, it's going to take you a while to get your
I think Bentancur most probably be ready
Sharpness.
by somewhere in November, December after his injury thing, right? But for me at the moment now, I mean, let's say the beginning of the first game against Brentford, right? That's the most important part of all this preseason preparation, fitness, blah blah blah, right? One thing is that whether we will be keeping Kane, will Kane still be there? That's one big question, which is hanging over our heads. If he's there, how are we going to play our front three? Or front 1-2-1 or how it goes, right? So I'm not sure how Ange is going to see this at the moment. Like what you guys saying and what I've seen, like what we all seen these two pre-friendly games is that the first half is more or less like the big stars are there, right? The first teamers are there and they're not showing up. The second half, when we played the B liners, the second liners and all that, they show up, right? It was more fluid. It was more entertaining. There was more creativity in it. We broke through, right? They were playing with 10-man defense. We broke through and we scored 4 goals, right? In that 45 minutes. And what is going to happen in the Shakhtar game? I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking. Is Ange going to mix up the players? Will he play something like maybe Madison with Lo Celso, like Will is saying, right? Take Harry Kane out, put Richarlison as the 9, right? With and maybe change Son and Solomon or a mashup of the players, right? That's how I'm seeing it. But at the moment now, we keep seeing this formation 1 for first half, formation 2 for second half, formation 1 more or less tweak for the first half, formation 2 more or less tweak. It's more or less the same core of players there. That's what I'm seeing. I want to see that mashup to actually get. Maybe Ange is moving to the next step to see which are the players. Guys, 18 more days. That's when we start our first Premier League game, right? 18 more days. And I'm quite worried about it. Yeah. No quality defenders coming in. We are still stuck with the ball over the top, and we are caught in nowhere, no man's land again, our defenders. Right? That's how I see it. That's my worry at the moment, right? The ball over the top.
Yeah, there's some breaking news from Matt Law about Joe Lewis. The Tottenham do not face any threat of sanction or forced sale over Joe Lewis's indictment with Premier League satisfied over ownership structure. So Tottenham obviously won't get sold. Like the dream is it's not gonna happen.
Okay.
I mean, he's not a lawyer unless the FA decides they don't want to do anything about it, right? If they're saying Joe Lewis is far enough removed that it doesn't necessarily qualify because they removed himself as a person of significant control, right? What, last year? He probably did that in preparation for this, to get himself off of the books as an actual individual owner / member, so that the Premier League couldn't do anything about it. It's probably what happened. But and then for Dope Boy Jr., didn't Solomon get an assist? Shake my head. Yeah, if you count the deflection that completely changed the direction of the ball and ended up at the feet of. That's the truth, Dan. It's not a come on. If I'm playing a pass in one direction, it bounces off a defender and goes a different direction, and you score, that's not an assist, dude.
You understand? Okay, even if that's not an assist, you understand that players can play well without scoring goals and assisting. They could still have a good game.
That's not an assist.
Apparently, Son can't.
Yeah,
here we go.
That's what you mean. Apparently, Son can't.
That was your criticism of Son all last season, is that he wasn't scoring and wasn't assisting.
Okay, but that was over a long period of time. We're talking about one game.
It's been 2 games and he hasn't had a goal or an assist, Dan.
Brother, first of all, you got an assist in the first game. Second of all, you repeat it again. It's been
what assist did he get in the first game, Dan?
And in total, it's actually
we didn't score any goals in the first half, and he only played in the first half, Dan. He did not get an assist in the first game, Dan. You're lying now.
You just said that then. You just said that then.
That's what I'm saying. This dope guy is a dope.
Nah.
You just said it.
I had a brain fart. Then today's game,
obviously,
I remember he got an assist.
He didn't get an assist today, Dan.
Brother, just
The
'cause they
ball
had
that
a
he
good
played into the box bounced off the defender, then deflected the complete opposite direction and
You-
fell
you-
in front of Lo Celso.
Excuse me. Dan, do you keep calling Will brother?
Yeah.
It's just
Where
it's
have you
just a
picked that up
term.
from?
It's a
Where'd you
term.
Where he
pick
picked
that
up his accent, Stel, from watching
Yeah.
too many.
Calls everyone brother.
I just hate that guy, brother.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
What? It's not that big of a deal. I don't know why.
Don't kill me. Yo, Will, brother.
Yeah.
No,
It's okay. My 11-year-old son calls me bro, so.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
bro,
bro,
my
yeah.
mom gets so mad at that. My mom gets so mad.
It's
I said,
that generation still.
It's a term. It's a
Oh,
term.
everybody
It's
bro.
a
What's
deep-
the problem?
She's your mom. She's not your bro,
No,
Dan. It's about
Dan,
respect to your elders.
And
My
Dan
Should be calling me
also
sir.
wanna be
Yeah.
British man. Right, super
You should be
chat.
calling me
Trinidad
Mr.
Lee.
Stewart. You should be calling me.
Naughty FC now taking people.
That makes you sound old. I'm trying to respect you by not calling.
It's a
Trying to
huge-
make you sound old.
I've teased him, dude.
At least call him Uncle. Uncle Will.
Uncle Will.
right, Uncle Will.
brother.
All right, Uncle Will.
Uncle Will.
2 more
Sounds
months and Dan
Uncle
will go
Phil.
going on Will.
Fish
Will
Price
blood.
of Malay.
Will blood.
Uncle Phil. Uncle Will.
Fam. Yeah.
Bit like
Have I
Uncle
just
Phil
given
from
you a
Fresh Prince of
bullying
Bel Air.
Dan, you're right.
Uncle
What are
Will.
you waffling about? How is this bullying? Daniel, right?
Are there any players? Are there any players
that
that you've
was
seen
bullying.
that concern you? I think Porro's a concern defensively. There's 2 games now defensively. He's cost us.
Danny Wright, you can go lick a dick. That's bullying.
No
I
one's
just
bullying anyone,
turned
guys.
into the bullying of a kid. Dan's our friend. We've known Dan for years.
Yeah. I've known,
In fact-
we've known Dan.
Oh, no,
Dan came to the Tottenham Stadium and we looked after him.
I've known Dan. I've known Dan since before he had a fuzzy mustache on his upper lip. That's how long we've known Dan.
Fuzzy mustache. What are you talking about? I don't have a mustache. I don't have a mustache.
He's growing a beard, Will. Like,
They're saying Joe Lewis is in court today.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, Joe.
Brother, nobody's bullying me, by the way.
Listen,
Everybody is-
what do we take from today?
Brother.
The goalkeepers, first half and second half, there's nothing to take away because Austin,
Yeah.
second half, did we see
That
any?
first goal
I
was
don't know how much of
questionable.
Vicario we saw the first. So, the defense, really?
It was confirmed that the first half it was an own goal by Porro.
Yeah.
I
Like I
couldn't see
said,
it well
man, the
enough
only
if that player got a touch on it or not.
No,
But
yeah.
from what it looked like an own goal.
No. That was definitely his goal. The player that scored. That was
I
definitely him.
thought he was scored by Sharo Anwar.
I'm not.
It was poor
Guys,
defending
I'm
by
not worried
Paul, but
about
it
going
wasn't a
forward.
goal.
I'm not worried about going forward. I think we'll always create chances and score goals. I think that will happen. We're a team that is obviously creating a lot. The midfield, we need to review something there. I do think something's missing in that central midfield, and obviously the centre of our defence, we need to review because I think everything, how our fullbacks will play, will heavily rely on how we set up in the central of defence. And for me, the problems are the same. They're not any different from other. I don't see anything different post this match that I didn't already know before this match was played. Individually, though, I agree with you guys. Lo Celso, Reguilon, good. I look forward to seeing the Shakhtar and the Barcelona games to whether it reinforces my thoughts that I already have right now, or if it takes away, if it diminishes it completely. So. Remains to be seen. That's what I take out of today's game. I don't know how you guys feel on that merit.
I struggle to take anything away from a game like this because it's no reflection of anything that we're going to play this year, other than the players that stand out for me at the moment are not B team, B Tech, but the ones that we weren't really considering. They're the ones that are standing out at the moment for me.
They're making a point.
Basuma did nothing today. Madison was good in bits, but again, nothing wow. Sonny did okay. Kane did okay. The big players haven't stepped up for me yet. Romero, okay. The goalie,
Oh, but Romero had a bad challenge on one of the players, right? They nearly, it was a friendly, and they nearly got into, some kind of
Because it's
early-
Romero. It's Romero.
went straight in the right.
Do you guys
Oh.
know why there's a 2-week gap between now and our next game? Why we
Because
haven't set up
Tottenham
another friendly?
actually, because
There's a
Tottenham
2-week
actually
gap?
breaking damage.
Yeah,
It's not
6th
2
of
weeks.
August, man.
Is it 6th of August next game?
6th of
Oh,
August
wow.
is
Next week?
Shakhtar, man.
2 weeks. I thought it
Six of
was
August.
one
Yeah,
week.
6th of August is next Friday. The week.
Oh, a week and a
It
half.
can't be
Oh,
Friday.
man.
10 days.
That's Sunday. 6th of August is Sunday, man.
Yeah,
It's
so
a
What game is
Saturday. I'm
Wednesday,
not there.
That's a week
Wednesday
and a
is the
half.
second. Yeah, it's a week and a half. Because they have to fly back to London. The game for them is in London, right?
Yeah, I think home. Shakhtar, right? You're talking about the
Spurs
Shakhtar game or the Barca
Yeah.
game?
Check, sorry.
First game. No, we're playing Shakhtar at home first.
And
And
then
2
home
days
game
later
is
is Barcelona, and then the
Barcelona.
first game of the
Then
Premier
Brentford.
League.
Then it's
Barcelona.
Brentford.
6th of
Cup, you know.
August is a Sunday, correct? I'm not there for that watch long, by the way. I'm away.
Oh, okay.
All right,
What time is that?
cool, yo.
In fact, what time's the game? Actually, I might be
You're
there.
not,
What time
you're
is it?
not, you're not going to the game. You're not going to the Shakhtar.
It's 1:30 p.m.
Are you not? I thought you was going to the game.
I'm the day before. I'm going to a festival, and I'm not going to be in any fit condition to do anything on a Sunday.
Festival. Oh, you're going for another festival still?
It's the
No,
one
come on,
festival I
John.
go
It'll
to a
be fun.
year.
It'll be fun still.
50,
Oh,
It's still
yeah,
going to
the
be
one
all,
that-
It'll be the,
all on the
Join
Every day.
NDA
Join
and the marijuana. That's what he's going to be on for the festival.
I
right?
won't even be
Come-
in
come-
my
come-
house. I won't even be in my
No,
house.
just come on with the sunglasses and the phone.
I won't. No. I'm gonna wake up about 4 in the afternoon.
Stelios, do not
Let's cook a
accept
barbecue.
drinks from strangers.
Stelios,
I'm not.
please don't give strangers drinks.
Everyone needs to do a festival once a year. You need it.
Yeah.
It's good for you.
Yeah.
I don't even think I'm allowed.
And
Sure
Oh
you
no,
are.
no,
It's just a music festival.
You're not.
I
You're
try
not
to go to
allowed.
How-
Rolling
how-
Loud.
how old are you
bottle
now?
of water.
How old are you?
I just
14.
turned 15.
It's 15.
Oh, it's just
Dan,
15 now.
Dan, how old are you?
15.
15. Right. So I went to my first rave at 17. But you don't do raves anymore, do you? You guys don't rave.
I
Yeah,
try to
good
go to
day.
Rolling
Rave.
Loud. I try to go to Rolling Loud here in Miami, but they didn't let me.
You can't get in.
It's just a concert, dude. There's no age limits on festivals.
No,
the
it's
US.
different. It's different. It's like a whole. It's almost
Bunch
like a
of
festival.
naked people running around.
I don't know what the one you're particularly talking about, but music festivals, there's no age group. Like if you wanted to go to like
like a concert, yeah.
Yeah.
But for Rolling Loud, look into what Rolling Loud is. It's a bit different than a
I
concert.
went to an amazing event in Miami before COVID. It was called WMC, the World Music Conference or something like that. It's in Miami every year in March, April. It's amazing. I had a great time. I was there for work, and then I ended up going to the. I went for a week. I did 1 day's work, 5 days play.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. Right. Okay, guys, I've been bugged by Elias all this while, right? To read out something. I don't know what is this all about, right? No matter whether you are Postecoglou or what, pre-Coglou, you can't win preseason games, whatever that is. Any reaction to that? Okay, fair.
I don't know what did you just say?
Oh, that's the stupid.
I didn't understand. I didn't understand it. If I'm honest.
He's trying to make a dad joke.
No, he's been bugging me to read that all
Elias, rather than texting Eugene, put it in the comments and I'll put it up on the screen.
He
It's
put it
easier
in the
that way.
comments like 98 times.
Yeah, he's been putting out in the comments for I don't know how many times, right? So that's why he's asking.
There
me
it
to
is,
read
right? Okay, I found it.
Yeah.
No matter whether you are Postecoglou or pre-Coglou, you can win pre-season games. Cryptic.
Oh, we don't know.
No matter what you're.
I'm not even laughing at the joke. I'm laughing at the reaction from you lot. I'm
Yeah.
laughing at the reaction.
I don't know.
That's the one. Winter Music Conference.
Winter,
You DJ
winter
there.
music.
Oh, wicked.
Oh,
Big up,
Okay,
man.
so it says Rolling Loud is an all age festival, but to go by yourself, you have to be 16 years or older. So you could have gone with your parents.
Nah, I ain't going with my parents. You mad?
But yeah, they're not going to let 13 and 14-year-olds
man.
rock around a music festival. The insurance wouldn't allow that. You can't even go to
Yeah.
Disneyland by yourself, Dan. What are you talking about?
To be
I'll
young
just wait
again,
another
man.
year. I'll just wait another year, bro. I'll just wait.
Wait. I need to ask Dan this question. Dan, have you gone to see Inter Miami play yet?
Bro, I want to, man. I want to. I was gonna go to the one where he was like announced, not to game, but the one that he was announced. But
I mean, let's see.
yeah, I'm planning on going on a game sometime. I want to watch Messi. Apparently, they signed
You
him in
got
the
to, man. You got to.
It's
Like,
like-
it's literally on your front door.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's
It's not.
literally
It's like,
there.
it's like 30 minutes away. It's not my front door.
Oh,
but-
30 minutes away. Cool. Well, it's not
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
Hey,
30
Spurs
minutes
is
away.
6,000
Come on.
kilometers away
Yeah,
from me.
gasoline. Yeah, what
No.
about gasoline? Just throw it in the trash, you know. Just
30 minutes away.
30 minutes.
Listen, guys, we're gonna wrap it
Milwaukee.
up. Dan, we're gonna wrap it up. We're almost been going for 3 hours. It was listen. We won. We scored goals. Richarlison takes the match ball home. Some interesting performances, some underwhelming performances. The Shakhtar Donetsk is the one that we're all kind of looking forward to more. Let's see how we do. Last words from everyone. Will, any last words?
I don't know, because if I disagree with anybody, I'll be cast as a bully. So,
Oh my God! Here he goes.
just-
last words. What was that guy's name again? David. You can lick my dick.
Yeah, come
Yeah,
on,
come
man.
on.
Endombelios in the mud is all I'm going to say. And I'm just going to
Yeah.
end it like that. Endombelios in the
Oh,
mud.
Richarlison lifted the trophy.
Or Daniel. Sorry, it's Daniel.
Stop it, Dan. Stop it, Dan. You're not really freaking going to comment the fact that he's lifted the trophy.
We are
Richarlison.
going to get
got-
bantered and memed and rinsed and cussed for that. We are going to get absolutely
we-
Where's the
we
minerals
won-
at? Minerals. We've seen things you've never seen.
Yeah,
We won the
we've
Tiger
seen.
Cup, guys. We won the Tiger Cup, right?
Gene, last words. Last words.
Last words is a weird thing. After I finish off with my leave out, in out rant show, right? The next thing we find out that Joe Lewis is indicted, right? So I've ended that part. I guess I'll move on now and do more shows on the preseason and transfer windows and get back into the season. But most probably, I'm going on a cruise tomorrow, so I'll be doing maybe a vlog of what kind of cruise I'm doing. I'll post it out later. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. And on the match, Lion City Sailors, yay!
Enjoy
One
your
goal.
cruise. Enjoy your cruise, Eugene.
Yeah, that's it, right? So, guys, I guess that's my last words, right? Last words. And as always, leave you out.
Big up Eugene. Enjoy the cruise. Dan, your last words were Richarlison Trophy. Iggy, did you say anything? Oh, by the way, everyone subscribe to Dan.
Endombelios. I said
Endombelios, that's
Endombelios in the mud, and I will actually say this: purple and gold till this effing club is sold.
Or taken away from them.
My final words.
My last words are this.
Oh.
Keep smiling at that, buddy.
That's hilarious.
And on that
And it
note,
won't be a county jail though; it'll be a federal penitentiary. But
Yeah.
the worse, the better. Just big up to the people that gave super chats during the show. Thank you so much. We've got Joe Lewis.
Big up.
Thank you,
with
Joe Lewis.
quite a few.
Yeah,
Big up.
appreciate it.
Our number one fan right now, hands down, is Joe Lewis of the channel. We've got we only deal with the best here. Big up to Elias as well. A couple of super chats, Scorpions for Life, and to Trinidad and Deep. Big up to you as well. Big up to Iggy. Big up to Eugene, Will, Dan, everyone that was on. JP was on earlier as well. And on that note, we are out of here.
Well,
We
big
will
up
be
to Will.
live tomorrow. Mari's got a show tomorrow. Will's got a show tonight, late tonight. Check out Will's show. Mari tomorrow. And then we'll come up. I'll do something on the weekend. Iggy's got his morning shows as well. Subscribe to Eugene. Subscribe to Dan over there. And big up everyone.
it'll be
Leave you
10
out.
p.m. Eastern time tonight because I got training till 8. So
It's going to be a late one if you jump on.
So there'll be what 10 a.m. my time. Ooh, maybe I'll hop on.
10 a.m. in Malaysia, 2 a.m. UK, and then 9 p.m. America. All right, we're out here. Bye.
All right, take care, guys. And
Purple and gold.
The first game we look for, Robbie. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away.